All right. Trying to get this up and running, trying to see how this is going. Oh boy. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hells yeah. Okay, we got it going. All right. Hey, Bulbecue, what's up? Sorry. Just trying to get some things figured out. Still getting new to using an actual computer for all of this. Oh. All right. Hey, Crab. Hey, guys, what's up? Yeah, I finally have my computer up and running now, so I can actually start doing things. So, to celebrate getting everything ready, I did some configuration work, and so I'm just going to be doing a playthrough of my favorite DS game that I bought when I was a kid, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers the Sky. Figured I'd just have a little bit of fun, do something a bit more casual. So, just going to have a little bit of fun, see what we can do from here. All good, man. Gotta have a little bit of scuff, right? Okay, just try this. Okay, yeah, it's working just fine. Okay. Continue. Where is the option to just redo this? Oh, it's been so long since I've actually had to do this. Hey, no worries, man. Lurking's perfectly fine. Let's see. Cancel, search menu, sort menu. Other. There we go. Alright, so I'm figuring that just for this, I'm just gonna redo everything. Yep. It was another I'm just a dingus. I haven't actually had to delete my save file in a long time to redo this. But I figured for the sake of things and being fun, I'll just... excuse me. I'm just going to redo everything, and then we'll go from there. So I'm probably going to be relying on you guys to help me choose my actual partner. Alright, welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world inhabited only by Pokemon. Beyond this gateway, many new adventures and fresh experiences await your arrival. Before you depart for adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Now, are you ready? Honestly, then let the questions begin. Yeah, this personality quiz, if you've actually taken a bunch of times, you kind of know what's coming your way at this point. The problem is, because this is the condensed version, what they do is they do a random sample of the questions and not all of the questions. So you don't have a guaranteed Pokemon you get, even if you know the answers. But it's still fun. So we're gonna roll through, and if I get something good or bad, I'm just gonna play with it. You've been asked to do a difficult task. What will you do? Just do it myself. There's a rumor around about a ghost haunting the school bathrooms. What do you do? Go in there anyway. Why not? Have you ever looked at your... oh gosh, I hate being sick. My throat is scuffed beyond repair. Okay. Have you ever looked at your reflection in the mirror and thought, what a cool person? Yeah, cross-country me was definitely a thing. Everyone around you is laughing hard at something you think is pretty boring. What do you do? Depends on the situation. Yeah, I got COVID from work, so my throat's kind of been dead for the past while. Today's kind of the first day where I can talk decently okay, so I'm just working with what I got. The people at the next table are singing for someone's birthday. What do you do? Stay on the sidelines. I'm not joining in. They're a stranger. That's weird. You've been handed a large bag as a souvenir. What do you do? Just open it? Why would I stop? Do you prefer to be busy or to have a lot of free time? In between, really. I like having free time, but I've noticed that if I have too much free time, I don't get enough done. I need to have, like, some things to do or some goals to work towards. So I always like having a balance personally. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, I get lazy if there's too much free time and it just doesn't work for me. You see a cake that's past its expiration date, but only by 1 day. What do you do? I'll think about it briefly, depends. Is it an ice cream cake, or is it just a regular cake? That's understandable, Crab. Sleep is nice. Am I male or female? Oh, we already finished the quiz. Okay, well, male. Aura will be analyzed, so I gotta actually get my mouse for this one. Aura is the energy you radiate. Oh, right, it's this one. I swapped them. Relax yourself, and now press your fingertip gently on the bow. Yes, my mouse is purple. Has been identified? Oh, you didn't even play the fun cutscene. That's sad. Oh, am I a Riolu again? A clear aqua blue. I mean, eating the cake's normally good, but is it expired as an ice cream cake, or is it just like a regular cake? Like, I do draw some lines here. I gotta be somewhat careful, you know? Alright, thank you for answering the questions. You seem to be the sassy type. I'm a Riolu. Okay. Or at least somewhat sassy. You don't like taking orders, you're a little rebellious, and like to disagree. Yeah, I'm a contrarian by nature. That's kind of a problem I have. You're a lone wolf. I hate how much that phrase has been ruined thanks to the internet and Reddit. You like to keep your distance from groups and go off to do things on your own. Older folks may be the ones who find you the most disagreeable, even selfish. But people younger than you tend to really admire you. So a sassy type like you will be a Riolu. Called it. Okay. And finally, who will be your partner? Choose a Pokemon you want for partner. Okay. So Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Eevee, Shinx, Phanpy, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Munchlax, Meowth, Skitty, Vulpix, Squirtle, Pikachu, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Trico, Mudkip, Torchic. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it's just all of the memes and from 2014 on Reddit where people were taking like the whole wolf thing too seriously. Because I like the phrase lone wolf initially, and I am an emo kid, so I've always been down with it. But there's that whole cringe part of the internet that kind of just took it too far and went, I'm the lone wolf. I don't do well around others. This is who I am. You can't do this, Mom. Like, there's a bunch of that garbage that I just can't take it seriously, you know? Okay. I've never had a Turtwig partner. So like Razor Leaf Bubble Beam is available to partner. Oh, I plan to. I'm just trying to think of who I want. Because if I really want to do... If I want to min-max this... If I really wanted to min-max this, Shinx is a surprisingly good Pokemon. Vulpix is really good. Pikachu is surprisingly powerful. And then I haven't had too many other partners. So I'm kind of curious if I want to do a Skitty or if I want to do something else. I'm trying to think. I've also never done Phanpy. I wish I could play as Phanpy, but apparently Phanpy's locked as NPC only until post-game garbage, so you can't be the main character as a Phanpy, which makes me sad because they have all the sprite work done for them, as you can see right there. I also, before I did this stream, I tried like a couple weeks ago to get Vulpix, because Vulpix is locked to female only. I could never get her. I just gave up after a while. Doesn't Shinx get discharged? Yeah, Shinx and Pikachu get discharged. That's why they're kind of the better partners. Because if you really want to min-max it, Shinx can evolve. Pikachu cannot because you don't get items in this game. So when you get to the post-game where you can evolve, Pikachu can't evolve. But Shinx can become a Luxray. And so you get Luxray with discharge. And so that kind of mitigates monster houses. But yes, this game is RNG heavy, but if you know how to abuse the items, you don't need to worry about needing discharge for a lot of the fights. Isn't Skitty able to breed without whale Pokemon? Yeah, Whale Lord. Discharge gets rid of Monster House as well. Yep, it is the best move for getting rid of Monster Houses, because it's a more powerful vacuum cut. That's kind of what I'm trying to think, though. Because I'm a fighting type, so I already have weird coverages. I'm trying to think of who I want to cover my weaknesses. Because Mudkip is interesting, but I've never actually played or used one. I've played as a Torchic, and Torchic gets some decent coverage moves. Squirrel, never used. Pikachu, on my first playthrough this game, I was a Charmander, and my partner was a Pikachu I named Nick. And so I know Pikachu is really good for the story mode, but the post-game he definitely falls off a little bit. Never had Chikorita before. Cyndaquil's cute. I think it's locked to female players only, though, for actually playing the game, which makes it funnier to me that it's a male option as the NPC. Hit Psychic or Flying. Yeah, and that's kind of the weird part, because you don't evolve until way past post-game. And so I'm inclined to think a water type might be good. My issue, though, is which water type? Because I've played as Piplup for a while, and Piplup does not get too many good coverage moves. I think Vulpix gets a Pursuit, a Dark-type move, earlier than most other things. So I think I'm just going to do a Vulpix. Yeah, we'll do Vulpix. What was the partner's nickname? We're leaving it Vulpix. We're just going to keep it simple. That's it. Ready to go. Off to the world of Pokemon. Ew. Be strong, stay smart, and be victorious. I always like that phrase. I like how they say that. Storm at sea. Random thought here. Bite is something I think you get to. Yeah, not all Pokemon get it, though. It's weird. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on. Hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Ah! The pixel art in this game is phenomenal. It's all done with pixels, and I cannot believe how well it is. Like, seriously. If time travel became real, then Ubisoft would make amazing Assassin's Creed games. Probably, yeah. Dog Furry's gonna go wild for your stream. Maybe so. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I can't. Drifting off. Oh yeah, we are the ultimate dog duo, aren't we? Oh no. Oh no, I did not intend that. Alright, well, here we are. No. I refuse to be paralyzed by this any longer. This is it. Today, I'm going to be brave. Pokemon detected! Pokemon detected! Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Vulpix. Footprint is Vulpix. Ah! That shocked me. Phew. I can't bring myself to go in. I vowed that I would do it today, but I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me. I just can't do it. I'm such a coward. This is so discouraging. Rip Luca. Hey, Zubat. Did you get a load of that? You bad idea, Coughing. That little wimp was pacing around. Had something good, right? That wimp had something, that's for sure. Looked like some kind of treasure. Do we go after it? We do. I don't know of how I wanted voice Team Skull, because I know I'm gonna have to do some fun voices for them. But also with how sick I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to give them justice right now. I guess that's the folly though, because I'm doing a stream of this instead of just doing a Let's Play. If I was a bit more organized like Chugga Conroy, I'm pretty sure it would be a little bit more researched. Wow, what a beautiful sight. No, for serious. This is easily one of my favorite segments of the whole game. Like, as much as most tutorials are ass in video games, this one has such a beautiful introduction that I don't even mind going through this on the replay. Like, it's just bubbles going over the ocean, but that's such a cool, like, sight. Oh yeah, no, the music in this game is phenomenal. I straight up listen to the 6-hour soundtrack as is when I go for long walks or hikes. It's just so calming and relaxing. Just kind of relaxing, cruising out to this. Seriously, that's such a cool sight. I love it. When the weather's good, the crabby come out at sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles reflecting the setting sun off the waves. It's always beautiful. I always think about the Mount Horn theme every time I do a long walk. Mount Horn is a good one. I think Tree Shroud Forest is one of my personal favorites. Mountain Horn is a really good one, though. I will definitely give credit to that. Mountain Horn is a good one. This is where I always come when I'm feeling down on myself. But it makes me feel good to be here, like always. Coming here heals my spirits. I mean, I am biased when I say this. The ocean absolutely heals my soul whenever I go. So, yeah, I can see this. Hey, what's that? What's going on over there? Wah! Someone has collapsed on the sand! What happened? Are you okay? Oh. You're awake, thank goodness. Where am I? You wouldn't move at all. I was really scared for you. Do you have any idea how you ended up unconscious out here? I was unconscious? What happened? Anyway, I'm Vulpix. Happy to meet you. And who are you? I don't think I've seen you around before. What? You say you're a human? You look like a totally normal Riolu to me. It's true! I've turned into a Riolu. That's cringe. I want to be a dark type. I want to be Sableye. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. You're a little odd. Are you pulling some kind of trick on me? No. You're telling me the truth? Okay, how about your name? What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... We're gonna do the tried and true name, as always. We're gonna go back to Quail. Never a bad time. Is the name Quail okay? Yes. So you're named Quail. Okay. Well, you don't seem to be a bad Pokemon, at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon have been turning up lately, you see? A lot of Pokemon have gotten aggressive lately. It's just not safe anymore. Ow! What is it again? Well, I do beg your pardon. Hey, why'd you do that? Can't figure it out? We wanted to mess with you. Can't face up to us, can you? What? That's yours, isn't it? Oh, that's... Sorry, kiddo. We'll take that. Ah!
Not gonna make a move to get that back? What's the matter? Too scared? I didn't expect that you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here.
See you around, chicken. Kind of wild when there are Pokemon named Pokemon talking to a human named Pokemon, and they say nothing about it. Oh, absolutely. Oh. I mean, because this is a kid's game, I know they're trying to help it so that any kid who's watching will try to get, like, the understanding or try to learn the different Pokemon species. Oh, shoot. What should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. Because I can understand that, yeah, it's a little difficult. That line would have been fire if you were Torchic. I haven't played Torchic since I was like 12. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I have to get it back. Say, can you please help me? I love how it gives you an option, because there's definitely no... This is the illusion of choice right here. Yes, we're helping. Really? You'll help? Thanks. Can we go take care of it right now? Well, yeah, they just ran off. Zubat called you chicken. That he did. Yes, okay, thank you. Yeah, Vulpix has access to Feint Attack right off the get-go, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, I think everybody's just named generic Pokemon species name just to make it easier so young kids who play this game, who might see obscure Pokemon that aren't in the common playthroughs, it's just easier to learn and memorize their species when you don't see them that often. Because you know how some kids are, especially because this came out during Gen 4, and so with a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon, you got a lot of people who, I mean, Sinnoh isn't that good of a game, so you kind of have to deal with a limited party. But still, it helps to learn other types of Pokemon. If you find an item, open the menu with X, and you can use items. Yep. Oh, I get Quick Attack and Bite right off the get-go? That's surprising. Okay, we're using Bite. Oranberry restores HP. Yep. Oranberries are the lifeline of this game. Oh, right, I don't have an adventure bag, so I only get one. We're taking the berry. Unless if there's a seed. What kind of seed is this? Ah, Sleep Seed isn't that good. Okay, never mind. Oh, right, I need a... Hold on. There we go. I love how you can just press a button and it just auto-locks you onto the nearest Pokemon so you don't miss. Because if you use an attack in front of you, like, I'll show you in a second. Because if you just use an attack and waste it, you use the power point, but the move fails and so you don't get any benefit. So it's very interesting. Beach Cave Pit. Yeah, as far as tutorials go, though, this is a very short one. Hey! Well, well, if it isn't our old friend, the Big Chicken. Aw. Give me back what you stole from me. That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. Treasure, you say? So that thing really is valuable, huh?
It could be worth more than we'd hoped for, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows? It might get a good price. Whoa! All the more reason not to give it back.
You can't! If you want it back that badly, come and get it. And now the best theme in the game. And Quick Attack. One of the better attacks in the game just because it lets you skip over and gives you range. So having that right off the get-go is nice. And of course we're getting poisoned right off the get-go. Okay. Okay, you're doing a decent amount of damage. Can you... Yeah, thank you, Vulpix. I was about to say, holy crap, that is not going to end well if they don't keep up. Ow, ow, ow. We got roughed up.
Blasted. How do we get wiped out by wimps like them, eh?
Bah! Here you go. Take it then.
Whoa! Don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke.
Yeah, you just remember that.
Oh, it's my relic fragment. Thank goodness. I actually managed to get it back. This happened only because you helped me, Quail. You know, I gotta say, if somebody steals from you and you just walk by and let it happen, that's kind of a scary admission on your part, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Quail. You know, I feel like I should take back the comments I just made because, ooh, that does not stack up well. Thank you very much. I only helped because I happened to be there. Was that the right thing to do? I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. It's my relic. This is a relic fragment. Oh gosh, dang it. Well, at least that's why I started calling it. But this relic fragment, it's my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness. And new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of golden treasure. And history. Wouldn't it be dramatic to make historic discoveries? That's what I always dream of. It's also exciting to me. And it just so happened that I found this relic fragment. Sure, it does look like junk, but take a closer look. Look there. See that strange pattern inscribed on it? It's true. There is a strange inscription. I've never seen a pattern like this. I mean, the guy with amnesia saying he doesn't recognize it, I'm just gonna say that's not exactly a glowing indictment on either side here. There must be some meaning to this pattern. This relic fragment must be the key to legendary places, to areas where precious treasure lies. At least that's the feeling I get. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something, somewhere. I want to discover where that is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So earlier, I tried joining an exploration team as an apprentice. But I was too cowardly. Yeah, Zubat wasn't wrong when he called you chicken. What about you, Quail? What are you gonna do now? You lost your memory, and you somehow transformed into a Pokemon. I love how you believe me. Like, straight up just goes... I mean, it's weird that you apparently turned into a Pokemon, but, yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. Sure, why not? Do you have any place where you can stay? Hey, you lost your memory. Do you remember where your home is? I don't think I can. If not, can I ask a big favor? Would you form an exploration team with me? I think we can make a good exploration team together, Quail. So will you do that with me, please? Whoa, what should I do? I'm getting recruited out of the blue. I don't know what an exploration team is. What should I do? Should I join this Pokemon and form an exploration team? Form a team, say no. Are you? Yeah, form a team. It's true, I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with Vulpix for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. I love how the talking animation is just them running. Like, if you do the sprite comparison later on, you see the funniest movements, because Riolu just looks like he's Naruto running every time he's talking. Bulbasaur is frog hopping every time he has to talk. It is the funniest thing to me. Oh, really? You'll really form an exploration team with me? Yay, thank you. We're going to be a great combination. Let's make this work. First, we need to go find Wigglytuff's place and sign up as apprentices. That's where we can get the training to become a proper exploration team. I think the training will be very tough. So let's give it our best, Quail.
Yeah!
And so, Vulpix and Quail formed an exploration team. This turned out to be the very first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. And gut punches to the heart, because oh my gosh, later on. That's just such a fun introduction. Technically, we're still not done. Yeah, we'll save the adventure. We're still not done with the tutorial. That still takes place for a while. But we're in chapter 2 now. I'm not gonna lie, that is a building that would be a little intimidating to walk up to. It's just a giant tent with a giant Wigglytuff on the top. Like, imagine if you just walked up one day and there is a gym with just a giant inflated Arnold Schwarzenegger sticking out the top of a giant tent for a gym. That'd just be weird. Like, I would be intimidated by that. So, as much as I will give Vulpix shit for some of the stuff, or technically the partner Pokemon for being a bit of a coward, I don't blame them for being a coward standing in front of the tent with a giant person attached to it. This is Wigglytuff's guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. So all of them are registered through here, or is this the only nearby one to register with? Because that is one I've had a question about for a while. Then you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. Yikes. Isn't this place just a little bit odd? It just is. No, yeah, for sure. You have totems of people off to two different sides, and then you've got a tent with a giant person on top of it. I understand the decor and the theming. This place is Wigglytuff's guild, so yeah, it's on brand. But that's intimidating. I'm not gonna fault you for that one. It is weird. No, I've got Quail with me this time. I have to be brave. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Vulpix. The footprint is Vulpix. Ah! No, I can't lose it now. You may enter. Someone's with you. So get that stranger to stand up there. Oh no, it's Loudred. I gotta remember how to... Oh, what would I do for Loudred's voice? I think they mean you, Quail. They said to stand up here. Yeah, thank goodness nobody wears clothes, or else their security system is literally upskirt shots. There's a grate covering the hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. It looks like it'll tickle my feet, or... Hey you, stranger, get on the grate! Yeah, no, I'm too sick to do Loudred. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry. Sentry? What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? The footprint is... Maybe Riolu's. Maybe Riolu's. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. That's pretty crummy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon. That's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see any Riolu in these parts, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Enter. Yipes! I'm so nervous, so jittery. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Anyway, let's go. There's a hatch that leads underground here. My question is, how much of a lean is on those ladders that bipedal Pokemon can just easily walk up and down them? You know? Because Torchic I can understand just bird hopping up and down. Riolu's got arms. What's the degree here to make it more of a diagonal shape so that Vulpix can walk up and down without issue? Also banger soundtrack, Wigglytuff's Guild. There sure are a lot of Pokemon here. Do they all belong to exploration teams? Excuse me. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes. I'm Chatot. I'm the Pokemon in the know around these parts. I am Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand Pokemon. Now shoo! Leave the premises. We have no time for salespeople or silly surveys. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team. So we came here. We want to get proper training as an exploration team. What? Exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the... Well, well, well. I wish you had told me up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. What a shift in attitude. I think it did die for a second, yeah. Yeah, I think we're back now, okay. Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that. Sorry about that, I got a notification from OBS saying that disconnected, but it took about a minute. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. OBS just apparently died and then reconnected. Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me. Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. Quickly, please. This is the guild's second underground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. I think I've done 4 different voices for Chatot without realizing it, because I've been distracted. Wow, we're 2 floors underground, but you can see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chamber. On no account, I repeat, on no account should you be discourteous to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster? It's Chatot. I'm coming in. Guildmaster? I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Hiya! I'm Wigglytuff. Hi, I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's headmaster. You want to form an exploration team? Then let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So tell me your team's name. Oh, our team's name? I didn't think about a team name. Quail, what do you think would be a good name for us, Quail? Oh yeah, we are not doing Pokepals. There's not a lot of space here for anything super fun, but I did discover last time... Oh wait, the end's over here. I believe I can squeeze in one last... Yep. For the perfect team name, I can just perfectly get Degeneracy as the team name. I have just enough characters to do it. But yeah, that is the character limit. So that's how many letters you can use when making a new team name. Not exactly the best, but it's what we got. So we're going to run with it. Close enough is true. Is the name Degeneracy okay? I don't know. What's the name of my channel again? Yes. Degeneracy? Team Degeneracy. I like it. It's a good name. What is wrong with you, Vulpix? Look, it might be my name, but it doesn't have to be your name. You don't need to carry this legacy, too. You don't have to wish this evil upon yourself. It can just be my evil, Vulpix. Hold on now. It's perfect for us. Vulpix, what are you? Wait. No, I just realized something. Bulbacue, remember when you said that the dog furries are gonna go crazy for this playthrough? I just realized we're Team Degeneracy and we're two dog furry fans. Like, furries who love Pokemon love these two. This is not a good look on my part. In my defense, I am sick and recovering, so my mind is, I have a lot of brain fog right now. That is my only defense, and that's what I'm running with. And yeah, Vulpix is definitely sus. Vulpix is the new Vaporeon. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. I was wondering about that. I was wondering. Okay, we should be back now. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's the registration process. Walk up, say, hey, we want to register. Here's the name for the team. That's it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Congratulations, from now on you're an official exploration team. I present you with this in commemoration. Wigglytuff set down a Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. A Pokemon Exploration Team Kit? Yep. It's what every exploration team needs. Quick, open it up. Vulpix opened the Pokemon Exploration Team Kit. Try saying that 5 times fast. There is an Explorer badge inside. And a Wonder Map. And a treasure bag. Yes, there are all sorts of great items in here. That's your Explorer badge. It's your official team identification. And there's the Wonder Map, which is a wonder of convenience. Wigglytuff, if you had a neck, I'd strangle you for that comment. Finally, there's a treasure bag. It lets you carry items you find in dungeons. Good to know. I'm glad that you clarified it's not for robbing, for storing all of the things I steal from people. Because that may or may not come up. So if the Pokemon are truly sentient creatures capable of having societies, your success in the exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. Yep, it's a very wonderful bag. Is normal Pokemon game slavery? I would argue yes and no, Crab, because it depends. Because in the anime they do, based on the power of friendship, you find and battle into friendship. You beat them until you're friends. The power of submission. However, because of that, sometimes you get good team-ups and trainers where everybody's fun having friends. And others, you get Pokemon poaching where, yeah, you just capture a Pokemon, sell it to somebody who wants it, and then it's a whole thing. More so in the older Pokemon games, I haven't caught up and paid attention to the newer anime stuff. So I don't know if Pokemon poaching is as big of an issue or deal as it was before. Vulpix peered into the treasure bag. Defense Scarf was inside, instantly going onto Vulpix. Sky Blue Bow was also inside, going onto the player character. Those 2 items are special. I'm sure they'll help you on your adventures. Thank you. We'll do our best. Yep. But you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train. We will. Let's always do our best, Quail. And pose. Just don't mind that Vulpix is doing the Roman salute. Or the Mustache Man salute every time she tries to pose. Remember that Pokemon game that PETA made to deter people from Pokemon? Oh yeah, that weird... Oh yeah, what was it Pokemon Black and Blue version? I think that's what it was called. I don't remember. It's been a while since I thought about that though. This is your room. Yay, we get beds. You will live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow. So rise early and start living up to our code. It was Black and Blue version? Okay, I am remembering right. Okay. Don't stay up late. Get to sleep early tonight. That is all. It is now nighttime. The sleeping sprites are so cute in this game. Say, are you still awake, Quail? It sounds right. Well, since I'm actually streaming off a computer, I can use my phone to double check. My heart's been racing all day. But I'm glad I finally forced myself to come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be kind of scary, but he was pretty nice. Oh, we're back? Okay, perfect. I saw OBS told me that we disconnected again. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team. And it's fun to be friends with Vulpix. But first things first. Who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I'd better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should become clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. Would I like to save my adventure? Perhaps. Okay, I found it, Crab. It's a parody of Pokemon Black and White, so they made it as a parody of the Black and White series. And it's Pokemon Black and Blue is what it's called. Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling through the PETA website where they have like their fan-made games. You gotta hear some of this shit. Super Tofu Boy instead of Super Meat Boy. Super Tanuki Skin 2D. It's a picture of Mario in his Tanuki outfit holding a dead raccoon. New Super Chick Sisters. I have no idea what that is. And Cooking Mama. Mama kills animals with the This is the most edgy shit I have ever seen. There's no fucking way. Gotta stream the PETA games and rip into them. Hold on, wait. I need to. I need to. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. Go into my bed to save. I need to get... Next morning. Hold on, what's up? There we go. Hey there. Rise and shine. Oh, my head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It almost blasted my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up. Oh, my poor ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Loudred, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry. So move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper if you make him lose it. Yowie, that'd be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh. So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late. So get it in gear. Oh, my ears are still ringing. What did you say? Something about getting ready? Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't know if PETA can do any better than Pal World when it comes to parodying Pokemon. Because Pokemon didn't give a shit when PETA made stuff making fun of them. But you know how that goes. Okay. Yeah, we overslept. That happens. It's not good when it happens, but it does happen. And I need to go to Drive because I took some screenshots. Because I had... Hold on, sorry. I thought they did, but PETA was just stubborn. I don't know. Hold on. I need to, Stream monitor? No. Window capture. Hold on. I need to put this on. Then... Sorry, I need to open something up real fast. Display capture. Display to capture, primary monitor. There we go. Actually, not the primary. We're gonna go there it is. Yeah, so... Sorry, I just took these screenshots because I thought they were funny. Yeah, that is my background for all of my videos. Yeah, this is the most edgy shit I've ever seen for Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama, Mama kills animals. How do you go to a game made for like 10-year-olds and your first thought is, we need to talk about Cooking Mama and how evil she is? Like, really? That is the worst you can do in this situation? That's what you think is such a disaster to society? Is Cooking Mama? I'm sorry, but maybe like 15 people per city played this game. And again, it's just discount Mario with a different stash holding a dead raccoon. And then there is that one as well. I just find that funny. I think I'm going to find a way to steal that. Just because I wish to meme on PETA even more than I can. You're late, rookies. Hush. Your voice is ridiculously loud. Oh. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let us conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew. Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek! Or eek, his eyes are wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your... Words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon. Take our Guildmaster's words of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. 1, don't shirk work. 2, run away and pay. 3, smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! Cool, we're going to take a step over here. Hey, you shouldn't just be wandering around here. You two, come here. But I already know what I'm doing. You're just beginners. We'll have you start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yep. Because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? Which is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up? Time? As in hours and minutes? Do they mean something has gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up? What's going on here? Precisely. Time getting out of whack has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon. Perhaps because of all that, we have noticed an increase in the number of jobs. In addition, and it's unknown if this is because of time's influence, there has also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons? Roll credits. PETA's the best in only one regard, being the worst. Oh yeah, no. I think my favorite, I think my favorite thing from, keeps disconnecting on us? Ah, there it is. Alright, so back to that. You know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place where we found it was a mystery dungeon. Quail doing something not Warhammer related. Yeah, I fixed my computer and I have internet at my house now, so I can actually do a stream of something different. I'm actually very excited about that. Also, how have you been, Shady? It's been a hot minute since I last saw you. The mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's a different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half of your money. You can even lose half of your items or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places. But every time you go inside one, there are always new things to discover. They really are fantastic places to explore. Yeah, this game is essentially a roguelike for babies until you get to the Zero Isles where it turns into an actual roguelike. And don't get me wrong, I actually like roguelikes, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, that's the basic comparison. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Ah yes, maybe this will do. Oh really? Let's read it. Hello, my name is Spoink. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself, to me. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. Spoink, you are a Spoink. You should never be settling down according to the Pokedex. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It is said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you please be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members. From Spoink. Now, this is the one time I'm actually going to unironically say this. Spoink, you should have been clutching your pearl a lot harder. If you are a Spoink, clutch your pearls. We will call that nuggets of wisdom today for Pokemon. Wait a second. We're going to fetch an item that someone dropped? I'd rather go on a bigger adventure than that. I'd rather look for treasure or explore unknown places. Things like that. Hush. Yikes. It's important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I'll repeat the warnings again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back if either of you faints. You'll lose half your money, and you could lose half your items or more. You'd best be careful. If you've understood all that, I suggest you get on with the job. Aww. Spoink settling down sounds like a sewer slide. Yes, yes. This must be the Bluff's entrance. Spoink's mission description said the pearl is deep down on the 7th level. It's supposedly very dangerous. Let's be really careful. Let's do our best, Quail. Yes, awesome, thank you. Speaking of which, we are immediately... So, it's not ever specified, unless if you actually take a look at this. When you start the game, you are given 2 bows in your bag. The bow that reflects the aura you were given at the beginning of the game, that gives you an omni boost to the player character's stats. Not a high amount, but you get a couple of extra stat points in literally everything except health, which is kind of nice just to have at the beginning of the game and for most of the game, until you want to spec and use a different band for something else. Defense Scarf just helps with Vulpix, because Vulpix hits hard, but later on, Vulpix gets a lot of good utility moves for not dying. Wait, no. We want to, yeah. We're gonna focus on that. Also, another mechanic not explained that well in this game is if you defeat a Pokemon using an actual attack instead of your normal, for example, if I press A, you get a normal attack that doesn't use power points. That doesn't give you as much experience as if you use your actual attacks with power points. So if you want to level up decently, you gotta abuse the elixirs and just kill everything in here with your own named abilities and attacks. Without it, it just doesn't work too well. The only issue is that Riolu doesn't learn a lot of moves. I think I don't get Force Palm until like level 20 or so. So Bite and Quick Attack I think are my best moves for the first while in this game. Really? Which one do I get? Oh, yeah. How does counter work in this game again? Returns damage from physical attack moves back to the attacking enemy. Okay, so if they hit me with a physical move, I return it, and if I remember correctly, this does last a few turns. So I'm gonna get rid of Endure because I've played this game enough and I can abuse the item mechanics that I'm not nervous really about dying. Vulpix to level 6. Okay, we need to quick attack, foresight, shift. There we go. Okay. Yes, proceed, please. All right, there we go. All right. It's gonna be a while before we actually unlock the good stuff with gummies, so we'll probably just start eating them. Yeah, quick attack works different in this game. You just get to attack from further distance, which I think is very nice. Roar is a surprisingly good move in this game too. It's not super good, but for monster houses, it can be interesting. Alright. And for this early in the game, I kind of like to just explore the area because I'm just trying to get extra items. Vulpix with the Clutch Ember, thank you. I just need to get some stuff to sell, and I just need to get through everything. Yeah, this is how they explain EXP. Team members will earn experience points when they defeat an enemy, and they'll level up when you earn enough of them. Get more HP, raise stats, and a possible new move each time it levels up, so battle hard to level up more often. That's the explanation for the mechanics behind leveling up. I don't even remember how people discovered that you get more experience from using your named attacks rather than your generic attack. But that is definitely something that a lot of people noticed. And it's hard to tell because I've got a very trigger-happy Vulpix as my companion. So it's going to be hard to show that. Okay, max elixir is necessary. Sleep Seed's alright. It's a good get out of jail free card if you need it and you don't have anything else. Oh, I'm gonna have to carry Drought Orbs in this playthrough, I just realized. Oh, I was one off. Never mind. Wow, I am missing these quick attacks. But yeah, only water Pokemon can walk over water tiles like that. And if you defeat a wild Pokemon that's in the water, you can't grab the item unless if you walk on the water. And so something that I'm gonna try to find, or if worse comes to worse, I have to buy it. I'm gonna have to get a Drought Orb so I can dry off all of the... Ah, crap, there it is. So, yeah, you can see right there. I can't go grab that item in the water because I'm not a water type. And you can't switch to your other Pokemon partner until post-game stuff. And so, even if I had a water type partner, I wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, that is unfortunate because blue gummies are actually really good right now. But yeah, that is kind of a whole problem. Oh, they do explain it here. Why did they not explain it at the same time as everything else? That I'm confused about. Use the moves option in the menu to unleash one of these moves or set a specific move for quicker access. Okay. I've always blown through the tutorials. I never even noticed that. Okay. Geopebbles are kind of what I like to hunt for just because you find a lot of them, they're easy to sell. Oh, thank goodness I did not miss that one. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, me. Also, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the partner always levels up faster than the main character in this game. I don't know if it's because the experience growth rates continue on from the vanilla, like mainline games into this or not, but that's just kind of something I've noticed. It's always weird. Okay, well, special attack's kind of useless stat, because I do not use that often with Riolu. Running away is never a bad idea. Blast Seeds are fun to use, but they're not the best. But just to show what they do. If I eat one, you do about 30 damage, like 30 fire damage to any Pokemon that you hit with a Blast Seed. It's flashy, it's fun. If you're not doing a lot of damage to a boss early game, you can just spam a couple of those on your turn and you're guaranteed 30 damage. And the item lookalikes. These items range from a couple different things on what the effects are. The worst one is there was an item that just instantly faints you if you eat it. I don't remember which one it was, but it's very interesting. Alright, we're just gonna set this up like a normal person and be smart. Just getting extra chip damage from everything that hits me. It's not the best, unless if you're in a monster house, but it works. Oh, I desperately need that. Give me that. Now, if I actually remember how these work right, the gummies scale off of instant death consumables, the greatest temptress. Yeah, and you don't know which, like, what they do. They just go, hey, this is a misspelling of an item you know. Isn't that weird? And they just kind of let you die. So it's a little odd, but that's how it works. I just don't remember which one it was, because I remember I was doing post-game years ago, and I ate one. It wasn't the revisor seed, it was something else. But I ate it and instantly just went, oh yeah, you're dead now. Hey Jonathan, what's up? Just doing a little bit of chilling, mostly because I'm sick. So it's a little hard to talk and paint at the same time. And also I just wanted to do something a bit more cozy. Am I already maxed out on my items? Oh boy. Okay, well we're swapping that. Alright. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I hope it's Spoink's Pearl, because pink orbs in Pokemon, that is a can of worms that we can open up on what that should not be. I kind of wish, though, that they did the sprite work to show Spoink without the pearl, just because I'm very tempted. Thank you. That pearl must be propped on my head, you see. I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I'd just be boinging and sproinging everywhere. At least we know he isn't killing himself. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. Yeah, what's up, man? But thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. We are rewarded with a protein. Oh, right, Kangaskhan's storage isn't open yet, so I have to throw crap out of my bag. Okay, yeah, we're taking the protein because I need that. I don't need a Pecha Berry. Yeah. Calcium. Yeah, we're getting the calcium because we desperately need that. Sleep Seed. We don't need it. An iron. Have you ever heard of the Pokemon lawsuit from 2000? I can't say I've heard of that one. At least it's not ringing any bells specifically. I'm gonna trash the Pekka Berry. Is it Pecha or Pekka? Because I kind of just switch between the two, just based on whatever sounds funnier to say. $2,000, incredible. Wow, 2,000? We can have all this money? Of course, of course. That's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. We're rich, Quail. All of a sudden, we're rich. Well done, team. Now hand that money over, if you please. Excuse me? Most of the money from jobs goes to the guildmaster, you see. And your team's share of the money comes out to this much. Huh? We only keep 200? That's not fair. Well, that's the guild's rule. You simply have to accept it. Aw. Yeah, 10%. 90%. You know what? The guild has the same rate as a lot of VTuber companies. I'm just realizing that. VTuber and idol companies. 10% to the actual talent, 90% to the company. There we go, baby. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. If you had a free trip anywhere in the world, where are you going? If I had go anywhere, I don't know. I lived in Mexico for a little while, so I'd like to go to Mexico. But I also wouldn't mind going to Japan, to China in certain regions. Russia might be interesting. But I don't know. I can't think right now. I would also like to go to Venice. Like, Italy seems cool in general, but Venice specifically. Or just to visit some of the cathedrals in Europe, because I do like Gothic architecture. So anywhere with a cathedral will be interesting. Ooh, my throat's getting sore. Say, Quill, today was pretty hectic with everything we went through, wasn't it? You think? But I'm glad our first job turned out so well. I was really mad about how Wigglytuff's guild took most of the money. Trust me, everyone is. That's just the cost of the training, I guess. We can't do anything about it. You're getting sent through hell and back. You were literally going to be a rescue team. You were saving people's lives later on in this game. You have to go in to a forest or a cave and escort people out of the cave. And you get 10% of the commission based on that. It's like, yeesh. I'll go to New Zealand or maybe France. New Zealand would be cool. I would see New Zealand. I'm iffy about France, though. I'm also biased against France, so I might not be the best guy to talk about with that. Just because I got nothing against France. Except a few things. And also, one sec, I'm going to mute so I can blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And yes, I would like to hear something funny. Or, I guess in this case, read something funny. Sorry. Being sick and just my nose is not helping me. But what made me really happy today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink. I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Let's try our best again tomorrow. Sleep tight, Quail. Again, the sleeping animations are just so adorable in this game. Chapter 3, The Scream. I forgot how quickly these chapters go through when you can't grind. Up and at 'em, it's morning. How do you follow Will Smith in a snowstorm? I've got no idea. How do you do that? I always try to sync the up clicks with the beat. I don't know why. It just tickles a good part of my brain. Alright, we're gonna get going. No, we're not wandering around lost. You follow the Fresh Prince. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh? Last time we did a job, it was from the board on the other side. Correct. Today we'll have you do a job listed on this side. How is this different from the board on the other side? Take a closer look. Oh, look at this, Quail. There are posters up here that show a variety of Pokemon. Wow, they all look sort of cool. Are they famous explorers? Who are these Pokemon, Chatot? The Pokemon posted here are outlaws. They're all shady characters, and they're wanted for committing crimes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you were about to idolize criminals. Good job, Vulpix. They're wanted by the law? I mean, you couldn't read the wanted poster? Correct. So there are bounties on their heads. Like, are the bounties not posted on the wanted poster? Like, I don't know. I'm just curious. Is it not posted like that? In other words, there's a cash reward if you capture one. So there are so many aggressive Pokemon around these days that everyone's finding it hard to keep up with the problem. And we're supposed to go catch these outlaws? No way. That's not possible. Yes, it is. We just beat up a bunch of them. Hee. Just joking. The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. They are wanted for jaywalking. Punishment is death. Yeah, we're going to be extreme right here. If you don't follow the law, we're just going to kill you. I don't know how they're jaywalking, but they're doing it. The bad Pokemon out there come in all shades of badness. Some of those Pokemon are completely wicked, through and through. But there are also bad Pokemon who are merely petty thieves. So you've got evil to naughty, and everything in between. So I'm sure we can avoid giving you a job catching a super bad Pokemon. There are no mass murderers in this, so we're not arresting serial killers. Which is ironic, considering Ghost-type Pokemon just kill everything in sight. Hee hee. Thank you, Michael Jackson. So, look over these posters, then pick a Pokemon that looks weak enough for you to bring to justice. You say some are weak. There's still bad Pokemon, aren't they? I'm scared of dangerous Pokemon. We've been through 2 caves, beating up things left and right, and you're still, like, I understand maybe a little jittery or nervous. You're scared? We just beat up, like, the first time we went out, we beat. Ah, there we go. Back on. I was wondering if it disconnected again. Hey, Bidoof. Bidoof? Yep. You called? Ah, Bidoof. These are the new recruits that just joined us. Take them and show them around town. Yes, sirree. By golly, I'll do just that. Yep. This is Bidoof. He's one of your fellow apprentices. I want you to pay attention to what Bidoof has to say and follow his orders. Off you go. Oh, shucks, I'm overjoyed. Why's that? I'm glad to have members junior to me. I'm almost overcome right now. Might just blubber with happiness. This is so much more precious if you know the side story. Because, oh my gosh, when we can finally get to that on stream, I am so excited to show you guys how that links in. Before you all signed on, I was the most recent rookie. Well, I best show you around. Come with me, please. First things first. Here we have Krogunk. But to tell the truth, I don't have any idea what that Pokemon's up to. He always seems to be fiddling around with that big cauldron back there. It's all a mystery to me. Yep. Over this way's the mess hall. And if you look all that way, you'll find the crew rooms. And this here leads to the Guildmaster's chamber. Next, I'll guide you both around. Next, I'll guide you both around places outside the guild. I don't know why I was struggling to read that. Probably one of the best songs in the game. You're going to hear me say this about a lot of songs, but this one's super good. Usually you make a record for your adventure by going to your bed at the guild, yup. Seems you can make a record of your adventure over there too. By golly, it's a handy spot when you want to record your adventure frequently. And that mysterious boulder is going to be moved soon. This is the main square for the local Pokémon. It's called Treasure Town. Oh, I can tell you about Treasure Town too. That over there is Dust Cold Bank. We can save our money there. And that over there is the Electivire Link Shop. That's where you can do things like link moves together, but it looks as if Electivire isn't around today. This is the one's the best. You've said that for the last 27 best ones. Oh, I'll be saying it for a lot of them. Treasure Town is easily top 3 for me though, because this song is so catchy. This is Kecleon Market. You can buy and sell items here. And there's Kangaskhan Storage. Items stored here will never be lost. If you have precious items that you can't afford to lose, store them here before you go on an adventure. And those are the basic places that exploration teams visit. I guess that about covers it. You forgot about Chansey in the dojo, but everybody does. And also Xatu Appraisal. Alright, then, come find me when you're all ready to go. I'll give you a helping hand with selecting the right outlaw for you. Thank you. How nice of you, Bidoof. Golly, you're embarrassing me. Oh, shucks. I guess I'll be waiting out the guild's upper underground floor for you. I don't know why I give God a southern accent in this game. It just kind of sticks. Yep, Kecleon Market. Corpfish. Hey, you there. You're the new rookies at the guild, aren't you? Hey, my name's Corpfish. I'm an apprentice at Wigglytuff's guild too. Hey. If you don't know what's going on or whatever, you come ask me. You got that. Hey. I don't know why. I like the random talking quirks they give most of the guild members. Bidoof always saying yup and golly gee. He just reminds me of like a cute little like southern child. Where he's just earnest. And it's just adorable the way Bidoof talks. Sunflora is always flustered. Eek! Oh my gosh, the new guild recruits! Delighted to meet you! You can get all sorts of things here, it's quite convenient. Do build a stock of items that will aid your explorations. Sunflora is pretty cool. Just because she's flustered all the time for some reason. And it's really funny. And these two are my favorite exploration team NPCs. Our exploration team is called the Team Tasty. That cool name was thought up by my partner Wormpole next to me. What do you think? Cool name. Am I right? Excuse me, why did I pick the name Team Tasty? Well, I think that's how my partner will think of me eventually. Yeesh. I don't know why. Because they come from the same region, and because Wormpole's always rearing up, it just looks like Swellow's always about to eat him. This is such a beautiful pairing for an NPC team. I love it so much. Team Tasty is one of my favorites. Yep, Xatu's not in. We don't unlock him for a while. Team Ebony. We've traveled and explored all over. Favorite things, darling? Well, do I ever have an eye for sparklies? I keep telling my partner that we should seek out flashy baubles and glamorous glitz, but Shuppet always reacts coolly to my suggestions. Team Tasty crime cannibalism. I mean, is it cannibalism if they're not the same species of Pokemon? It's a swallow eating a worm pole. That's like a bird eating a worm. Is that true cannibalism? Why am I debating what is and isn't cannibalism? This is not a good look for me. But she seems not to hear, or she just won't listen. Ah, it's aggravating. Yeah, the crow can't go for shiny. Hi, Vigoroth. Yo! Are you two the new apprentices at the guild? Then hello, the name's Vigoroth. I'm no good at sitting still. I'm always bursting with energy. I never said that a bird ate a worm. You know what? That's fair. Oh no, that is fair. Oh no. Great to meet you. Okay, get started. Kecleon, yeah, we're selling. First thing, we got a decent amount of Geopebbles. Beccaberry, don't need it. Max Elixir, Oranberry. Oranberry, Blue Gummy, I need those. Beccaberry, sell that. Max Elixir. Yeah, not a lot to sell on this haul, so we're just gonna go for that. Bird on bird crime. True. Well, bird is the word, so hey. Do I even have enough money to buy anything decent? I actually do need an apple in my inventory because I do not have one. I always hate how they tempt you by putting a reviver seed in like the beginning. I know it's always RNG on what the actual shop is stocked with, but come on. There's no way you get 800 by the first time you show up to Treasure Town. Like, that has got to be some phenomenal RNG if you can make that. But I'll take 2 apples. Nope, that's all. Thank you, Kecleon. And now roll scene. Mrs. Kecleon. Ah, little Meryl and Azurill. Welcome, my young friends. Hello, may I buy an apple? Oh, most certainly. Meryl and Azurill bought an apple at Kecleon Market. Thank you, Mistress Kecleon. No, thank you, my young friends. You are to be admired. You see, those delightful children are brothers. Lately, their poor mother has fallen sick, so those youngsters come and do the shopping for her. It's quite remarkable. Though very young, they've stepped up and taken charge. Mrs. Kecleon? Oh, what's the hurry? What makes you return in such a rush? There was an extra apple. We didn't pay for this many. Oh, yes, that, young friends, is a gift from me and my brother. Please, share it among yourselves and do enjoy. Really? Yay, thank you, Mr. Kecleon and Mr. Kecleon. Oh, not to worry, my friends. Do take care on your way home. Ouch. Yeah, why did you give Meryl, I know you're a older brother, so I kind of get it. But how mean do you have to be the one with arms and you give your younger brother some of the groceries to carry? Your younger brother has a tail and 2 legs. He don't got arms. How are you expecting him to carry that? Like, I'm just saying, is it something an older brother would do because it'd be funny? Yes, absolutely. On the other hand, that's also just kind of mean. Your mom's already sick. Why are you doing this, man? We're very sorry to bother you. Thank you so much. Quail gave the apple back to Azurill, but then suddenly... Huh? What was that? Dizzy? Or am I... What was that? I'm sure I just heard a shout for help just now. Did that shout come from you? Is something the matter? Hey, Azurill, what's going on? Hurry home. Yep, I'm coming. Wait up. Are you alright? Yeah, you little shit. You gave your brother with no arms a bunch of apples to carry. What do you expect? Yep. We're done with our shopping. Now we gotta go look for an item we've lost. Let's get going. Yep, I'm coming. Those little guys are cute. I mean, it's a Meryl and an Azrael, so if you don't think they're cute, there's something wrong with you. Huh? What's the matter, Quell? I will Naruto run at you. Pardon, did I hear a shout for help just then? No. I didn't hear anything like that. Say, Kecleon brothers, did you hear anything strange just a moment ago? No, nothing out of the ordinary. No, I didn't hear anything odd either. The Kecleon brothers didn't hear anything strange either. You must have just imagined it, Quail. No, I'm positive that I didn't imagine it. But I definitely heard it. That shout I heard. There's no mistaking it. That was Azrael's scream. Are you daydreaming? That's also Quail. And now cue the best song in the game. Oh, never mind. Cutscene again. Get pranked. Say, what are they up to? Yay! Thank you. Please, it's nothing. What's happening? Oh, hi! Some time ago we lost an item that's pretty important to us. We've been looking all over, but we haven't found it yet. Then Mr. Drowsy came along, and he says he may have seen our lost item somewhere. He even offered to help us look for it. We're so happy about this. Is that right? How nice for you. Thank you, Mr. Drowsy. Oh, please. I'd have to have a cold heart to ignore kids in need. I can't turn a blind eye. Let us be on our way to begin our search. Yep. Whoops. Excuse me. Oh, what is this? That Drowsy sure is nice. You've got to admire that. With more and more bad Pokemon around, it's hard to do good deeds. It's happening again. Another dizzy spell. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! What was that? It'd be nice if those cute little guys found their items soon. Huh? Is anything the matter, Quail? Why are you looking so grim? Prepare to Naruto run. You want to tell me something? What? You had a dizzy spell. Then you saw Azrael being threatened by Drowsy. So you want to go rescue Azrael right away? It's an emergency? Well, what you described does sound like an emergency, but... Well, it's not like I don't trust you, Quail, but... I just can't believe it. After all, Drowsy seemed to be a sincerely nice Pokemon, didn't he? I saw the three of them go off together earlier. They looked like they were having a good time, didn't they? You're probably just tired, Quail. Maybe that's why you just had that bad daydream. Ooh. Oh, I flubbed that. Maybe that's why you just had that bad daydream. Was that it? Just a bad daydream? But come to think of it, that Drowsy didn't seem like a bad Pokemon. Anyway, we're only apprentices. We can't just go off on our own. Sure, it's a little odd, but we have to focus on our guild work for now. Let's get all set for exploring, then go meet up with Bidoof. Bidoof should be waiting for us on the guild's upper underground floor. Let's go, Quail. Sorry, you're going to be doing a ceremonial dance. based on... Actually, I should probably go to the bank and deposit my cash. Because Drowsy actually knows psychic moves. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Drowsy is in fact evil. I don't know if I made that obvious or not, but yeah, Drowsy is going to be a bit of a problem. So go here, go into there. Alright. Are you folks all sitting ready for some exploring? Yes, God, we are. Oh, yes, sirree. Reckon you all are all ready. Let's pick ourselves a lawbreaker for you to find. Well, you've got your pick of this sorry bunch of characters. Let's see, which should we pick? Ahem. As your mentor, how about I do the choosing? Please don't pick anyone scary. Yes, sirree, I hear you. Let's see. Eeny, meeny. Stand clear. Updating listings. What is your favorite killer from history and fiction? History and fiction. From history, I'd say Vlad the Impaler, because he was based. From fiction, favorite killer from fiction. I'm gonna have to think about that one. What's happening? Oh, the data is getting updated. It's being updated? Yikes, do you see that? The panel flipped over. Beware, the power of hinges. They're scary. What's going on here? The Outlaw Notice Board and Job Bulletin Board are set up on revolving panels. While the panel is flipped over, a Pokemon named Dugtrio swaps out the old jobs with the new ones. Dugtrio? Team Tasty back at it again. Updating data is Dugtrio's duty. He tunnels his way to our guild. Then he flips the panel and updates the data. This duty doesn't get noticed much, but it's very important, yep. That's why Dugtrio takes such great pride in the duty he does. Oh, is that so? Update complete. Stand clear. Update complete. Update completed. Stand clear. Oh, looks like he's done. Yes, sirree, the data is updated. List of outlaws has been refreshed, so let's pick one. I just love how to make him look angry. He's just spazzing off to the side. Favorite fictional killer? I've thought of it. I'm going to go with Medusa from Greek myth. Because I am an emo child and tragedy just speaks to me for some reason. Huh? What's ailing you? Why are you shivering all of a sudden? It's not cold here after all. Yeah, if you had a Vulpix to shiver, that's impressive. Please look at this quail. At the top, on the left. Ta-da! It's Drowsy. He's a wanted criminal. We have to hurry. Azrael will be in trouble. Now what's going on? Where are you all off to? Yeah, I do like snake women. Oh, Meryl's over there. All I'm saying is, stranger danger. You got an adult and two young brothers going out into the middle of the wilderness to look for something. That's stranger danger. I called and called, but they didn't come back. I got scared. So which way did they go? That way. So you think that Drowsy and Azura went off in this direction? Yes. Oh, Quail, the Drowsy and Azrael you saw in your dream. You said you saw them in a mountainous place, didn't you? I think they're up ahead here. Let's get going, Quail. Mount Bristol is an annoying place. Because you don't get a lot of good moves to deal with everything here for the first while. Like, my best attack is Bite. Quick, there's a couple of Geodude here, but then you also have a bunch of Nidorina, and Weedles. And so there's a lot of poison shenanigans. Now, don't get me wrong, I like poison shenanigans. Poison types are my favorite Pokemon type. But there's only so much. Yeah, we're just gonna eat these now before I forget. Boost attack, give that to me. Then calcium, give that to Vulpix. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna counter. Just quick attack, finish him off. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need money. Perfect. Speak the name of money and it shall appear. Doduo is one of the worst Pokemon to deal with in this map. Because if you don't finish him off... Oh, I got him to cringe. That's good. Oh yeah, Doduo is one of the Pokemon in this game where they've got a fear mechanic. If you do enough damage to get them, I think, under half health, they just run away out of fear. Which means if you don't finish them off quick, you're just wasting attacks, so you don't get experience with hitting them. So it's always something where you have to finish them off hard and fast if you want to if you want to get the item off them. And if you want the experience, you gotta hit them hard and you gotta get them. It's a fun mechanic to deal with when you have a good move pool. However, you do not get a lot of good TMs in the opening areas. I think it's not until Chapter 6 you really start finding the dungeons where you get interesting TMs. Wait, what am I doing? I can just cheese this. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we can find my favorite item, this boss fight will be easy. It just depends on... Am I going to find it from RNG, or is that just going to be a no? Oh, we're already full? Okay. Well, we're gonna eat an apple so I don't faint. There we go. I knew I was sniffing out money. Okay, this is getting scary. Already lowered my defense and now I gotta deal with a Spinnerack. Oh, thank goodness he cringed. I like how flinching was changed to cringe. Okay. Yeah, Vulpix is level 9. No new moves. But Vulpix does get access to some really good moves later on, so I'm not too worried. And a fun mechanic, I don't know if they explain it in a tutorial or not, or... Oh no, it's on the control panel, which is on the top screen if you're actually using a DS and not just streaming like this. Flinching? Nah, bro, that's cringe. Yep. But yeah, if you press and hold A and B, you just go through a bunch of turn orders, and you just heal. Why didn't you open it with that, Vulpix? I know I haven't raised your IQ, but still, my girl. I think girl, right? I don't remember. But yeah, if you ever run out of healing items, just press and hold the A, B buttons and you regain health and go through all of your turns fast. Okay. That hurts a lot. You really don't get time to level grind in this tutorial, so you really just gotta go through. Vulpix, just a lovable dummy. I mean, that is what they got right with your partner Pokemon in this game. Your partner just has that lovable, like, naive personality, and they make it work so well. Okay. We're eating food. Thank you, Vulpix. I feel like I just wasted that orange berry. Oh boy, okay. Oh no, okay. Well, we're gonna do offense first. Oh boy, we might... Oh, thank goodness, Vulpix. Wow, we got lucky, because I could have easily just fainted from that. Okay. Okay. That was really nerve-wracking. Of course, I'm dropping the ball now. Okay. Yeah, no, this game, early on, if you don't have really good, like, stab moves, it is a little bit harder to deal with stuff. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm a purely physical fighter. And I didn't get poisoned. Okay, that is surprising. Okay. Waiting for OBS to reconnect. Sorry about that. I should probably just upgrade my PC, but that costs a lot of money I don't have. Now I'm just jealous. Why do you get fighting type moves and I don't? I'm getting low on attack moves, though. Oh, but money. That's always nice. Ah, crap. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Vulpix. I'm throwing you to the spinner rack. Okay, that ended better. It's kind of hoping you'd use Ember, but hey, I'll take what we can get. I think I know what Vulpix's favorite attack is now. On the one hand, impressive, you're pummeling a fighting type with dark type moves. I approve. Now, there it is, Stun Seed. You know the item, you love its name. We all say it backwards to make fun of people. Stun Seeds are a fairly good item in boss battles. Just because orbs We just happened to find one as I was about to talk about it. I'll just eat a blue gummy myself. Basically, you have different items that you can use in the mystery dungeons, but in boss battles, orbs do not work. So you can get orbs that paralyze everything in a room. That works for monster houses, but you can't use them in your actual boss battles. Seeds, however, you can use in boss fights, which is how you can trivialize crap. Stun seeds, they paralyze an opposing Pokemon until you hit them. They are my second favorite, because if you hit the boss with a stun seed, if your partner doesn't attack, then you have a free turn to heal. And so it can work. My favorite item is the XI seed because it makes everything see hallucinations. And if everything's hallucinating, they won't actually hit you. Is that an underhanded tactic to abuse on bosses? Absolutely. But that's exactly what I do. Oh, I'm out of attack moves. Okay, we're just gonna be slugging this out. Yeah, stun seed is very fun. I don't like having lower defenses. Oh, boy. That's... Can you stop slowing me? Oh, we are not dealing with that. Okay, I'm just gonna heal myself, because I'm getting pummeled in this dungeon. Yeah, I would like to thank the Mystery Dungeon games for actually making speed a relevant mechanic in these games. Because how it works is, if you lower or increase your speed, you take additional or lose on turns. So if I were to increase my speed, I would take 2 turns per time I get a move. Or in the case of the other Pokemon slowing me down, I lose a turn in the turn order. So moves like agility are actually really good in the Mystery Dungeon games, just because you can abuse the crap out of them. Getting to move 6 times in a boss fight, yeah, really, really powerful. Normal Pokemon games, speed is kind of irrelevant. Unless if you're doing competitive and you have a Trick Room team. This game, it's actually a really important stat. Thank you, Vulpix. The other thing that's nice is you don't have to worry too much about your partner Pokemon with their power points on their attacks. Not nearly as much, at least. Oh boy. I've got a max elixir in here somewhere, right? Okay, yeah, I need that. Guess I kinda just need to do something. Ooh, I'm running away from that. That hurt. Okay, so I'm already getting beat. Also, let's see. We can take off... Yeah, we'll take off Tail Whip. I don't mind Tail Whip on boss fights, but I'm not the biggest fan of Tail Whip. Yep, there it is. Yeah, for some reason your partner Pokemon won't attack a petrified Pokemon. So you can abuse the mechanic to run away, but it can also be a little annoying sometimes. But it's nice to set up 1-2 combos like that. Oh boy. Oh hey, we actually have a reviver seed. I may not lose the drowsy fight as a fighting type. That will be exciting. Okay, that felt like overkill, but I'm not gonna say anything against that. Oh no. Okay. Okay, he cringed. We took him out, no poison. Okay, that is very helpful. Really? Okay. Vulpix, eat the orange gummy. Holy crap, that was an Omni boost. Okay. Like, I beg your pardon? Attack, special attack, defense, special defense all went up by 1. That is super rare. Okay. Well, you're not going to hear me complain about that. That's nice. And we just pummeled him a chop with a bunch of dark type attacks. Alright. Okay. Uh-oh, dead end. Excuse me, Mr. Drowsy, where is my lost item? Could you show me where the item is now? Sorry, kiddo. Your lost item? It's not here, that's for sure. Huh? My big brother. My big brother's following us, right? He's coming soon? Nope, your big brother's not coming. I'll let you in on a little secret. This was all a trick. I deceived you. Huh? But let's not dwell on that. There's a little favor I need to ask. See that hole behind you? Well, there's a rumor that there's a trove of thief treasure inside there. But as you can see, I'm too big to squirm my way through that hole, and that's where you come in. Don't worry, just do as I say. Do that, then I'll help you get back out of there. But go on, get going. Go into that hole, and don't forget to bring back the treasure. I want my big brother. Hey, stop that. Sheesh, I said I'll take you home when you're done. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help. Stop right there. We won't let you do that, Drowsy, you bully. How did you find this place? We're Team Degeneracy. The fact that the NPC actually... In universe, it's canon. Your partner just screams whatever the name is. I think I'm going to have too much fun with that name whenever the partner Pokemon is going to shout that. An exploration team. Oh yeah, we explore things. That's for sure. No criminal can escape us. You could say that we might be warriors of a certain kind. An exploration team? You came to apprehend... Huh? Are you trembling? Haha, I figured it out. You say you're an exploration team, but you're total rookies. Oh. That's right. I'm a wanted Pokemon with a bounty on my head. But can you two do the job? Can you confront this outlaw and bring him to justice? Oh. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We never lose to a bad guy like you. Yeah, I've been chased by all sorts of exploration teams in my day, but never a sorrier looking bunch than you two. Oh, this should be a laugh. Let's see if you can take me down. Show me what you've got. And here's the best theme of the game. That's annoying. Oh, Oh, I have never won a boss fight with a counter. Oh, that's okay. That's actually kind of funny. I thought I was going to be in a bit of a rough spot there after you landed that hit. Right. We're here to rescue you. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm okay. Great. What a relief. Your big brother's waiting. Let's go home. Okay. And the treasure is never mentioned again. Oh, this is where I wish I was a bit more of a professional streamer so I could actually alter my voice a little bit. Because having a filter would be really cool. I am Magnezone, the primary officer in this region. Thanks to you, we have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. We owe you great thanks for your cooperation. I like the little animation where they flash the red and blue from their little magnets. I think that's really fun. We will send the reward to your guild. Thank you again. Now come with us. Aww. Azrael. Meryl. Now cue the DreamWorks theme. Like that DreamWorks song soundtrack. You know the one where two people are running towards each other on the beach. I don't know what that song is called. But just edit. I just need to remember later on to edit those two running towards each other with that song in the background to edit it in. I think that would work well. Meryl. It was so scary. You okay, Azrael? Are you hurt? He's fine. Little guy's not hurting anyway. Really? That's a relief. Oh, Azrael. Azrael. I'm truly happy for you two. You did this all for us, Vulpix and Quail. We won't forget what you did for us. Thank you so much. Come on, Azrael. You too. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you for rescuing me. Really. Really, thank you. Exploration Team Federation has sent a message. Yay, bigger treasure bag, because gosh dang, that bag is small. One more message. Oh, there it is. I didn't realize you get Beautiful Swish immediately after Drowsy. It really has been a while since I played through all this. So special episodes are basically just background side stories that kind of fill out the lore and do a lot of world building outside of the main characters. What? Where's my... That. Okay. Don't know why all that blanked out. But yeah, no. If you want to play a special episode, go through the menu. Special episodes are really fun because you get to learn a lot of background information on certain characters. So you also have a fun thing I learned is your storage, so not the storage in your bag, but in Kangaskhan, like in Treasure Town at Kangaskhan storage, that's linked to all the special games, like special side stories. So anything you find extra in the dungeon goes into that storage. And if you find anything in the main plot that would help in the side games, you can swap them out and vice versa. So I want to spend a little bit more time doing some leveling up and getting good things in the dungeons before I do the side special stories, because some of them are grueling. Bidoof is a really fun but hard one. Sunflora is really difficult because you have to handle the mechanics of the game really hard as you balance items with status conditions. And then you have, what's it called? You've got backstory for Igglybuff. Team Charm is really fun as it's just, oh, what's that one? It's totally Spies but Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. When we get to that one, you'll see what I mean. Here's your share for the job. It's yours to keep. You receive 3,000 for the bounty that was on the head of the captured outlaw. However, because 2,700 of that is the guild share, that portion was withheld. As a result, Quail's team received only the remaining 300. No way. This is all we get? After all our effort. But of course, it's all part of the training. And we expect just as much effort tomorrow. Hee hee. Michael Jackson bird at this point. I just need to give him a higher pitched voice. I can't manage that while I'm sick, but we'll figure it out in the future. It'd be nice if they give us a slightly bigger share of the reward. My guy, you would be saying that. I would be saying that. Unless if they gave us 100% of the reward, let's be real. But that's alright. We managed to rescue Azrael. Yeah, and we joined a VTuber company. And it's all thanks to you, Quail. Because you had that dream, Quail. We learned about Azrael's trouble in advance. You didn't believe my ass. Are you kidding me? What do you mean we learned about his trouble in advance? Like, I'ma just break it down, Vulpix. We saw them leave Treasure Town together. We came back here, and immediately the first outlaw poster you find is Drowsy. We would have been able to track him down without my vision just fine. And remember, you didn't believe me. I mean, I can't explain it, but that first shout I heard from Azrael. And that dream I had. If you keep being difficult, it will mean big trouble for you. Help! Both of these events, they took place in the future. Why was I able to see something like that? What was that dream about? Uh-oh, my stomach growled. Your stomach growled too, Quail. I guess we must be famished. We were so focused on rescuing Azrael, I didn't notice at all. But now I'm even hungrier. Come on, let's go get dinner, Quail. I just love that eating animation. It's just fun. 'Twas a dark and stormy night. Wow, that lightning's intense. It looks like it's really raining. Oh my gosh, I can't read, see, or speak. What is wrong with... I'm sick, that's what's wrong with me. I don't even finish that sentence. It looks like it's really stormy tonight. That reminds me. You know the night before we met, Quail? It was storming that night. I found you out cold on the beach the day after that stormy night, Quail. So, do you remember anything about being out cold on the beach? Can you remember anything at all? I wonder. There was a storm? But how did I end up unconscious there? Nope, I can't remember a thing. I guess it won't be that easy. That's alright. Just try remembering a little at a time. We have to get up early again tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. Man, the cutscenes in this game are fun. Say, Quail. Are you still awake, Quail? You love saying my name, don't you? Like, you can just say, are you still awake? I've been thinking about it since it happened. That strange dream you had, Quail. Again, my name. Why? Maybe it has something to do with you personally, Quail. There have been, like, what, 5 sentences, and 4 of them you have said my name in them. My guy. How often do you need to say my name? Huh? I can't quite say why. I sure don't know any other Riolu whose dreams about the future. I'm gonna be honest with the aura thing for Lucario. I feel like that... I'm not saying it isn't a thing, but I feel like it could be a thing, you know? I've never heard of a human suddenly turning into a Pokemon either. Yeah, that's how you know this Mystery Dungeon game isn't the same world as the last one. That's why I think these 2 events are connected. That's the feeling I keep getting. The key to unlocking my memory. Was it in that dream? But even if that were true, how does it relate to anything else? I don't know what you were like as a human, Quail. But I think you must have been a good person. Absolutely not. After all, Quail, it was your dream that helped us catch that bad Pokemon. How many sentences can you go without having to say my name? Bad Pokemon, huh? Oh, that reminds me of what Chatot said. That the growing number of bad Pokemon has been caused by time going out of whack. Didn't Vulpix say that? I need to go back and check, actually. You know, time is getting messed up. Bit by bit, all over the world. No one seems to know why. But everyone believes that the time gears are somehow involved. Huh? Time gears. They say time gears are hidden in secret places around the world. Like in a forest. Or at a lake in an underground cavern. This is not touched in the main game, but it is touched upon later. I've even heard that there is a hidden altar inside of a volcano. At the center of such places is what's known as a time gear. Time gears serve a very important function. Each one protects time and keeps time flowing properly in its region. Note the color pattern. No breaks on this part, cutscene. But what happens if a region loses its time gear? I don't really know the answer to that question. Who's that Pokemon? But my guess is that if a time gear is removed from a region, the flow of time in that region will probably stop too. That's why everyone makes sure never to disturb the time gears. Everyone has long been certain that some kind of disaster would strike. So everyone stays away from the time gears and doesn't tamper with them. Even the most hardened criminal Pokemon know to avoid messing with them.
Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be? Yes, it is. I've finally found it. A time gear. But this is only the first of many.
Alright, if you can't guess which Pokemon that is, I'm disappointed in all of you. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Morning, Quail. Alright. I need to go refill my water bottle because I've been drinking as much as I can. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. So, I'll let you guys know when I'm back. It's just, I need to be able to drink some more water. My throat's getting dried out, and I won't be able to speak if I keep this up. So, again, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll see you guys. I'll leave you with the fun music. Okay, I'm back. Got some more water so I can actually keep talking for a little bit. Sorry, it took me a little while. I also got lost in the fact that I have a box of Turkish Delight right next to me, so I might have had a few pieces of those as well while getting water. But I never really got to ask, how's everybody's night going so far? I mostly just kind of got into the swing of things with playing the game and yapping and trying to voice act, despite being sick and probably shouldn't be. But how's everybody's night holding up? You guys doing alright out there? I got about 3 or 4 liters of water drank today. So, I am beyond hydrated, more than I need to be. But I am just drinking as much as I can to try to keep my throat in decent condition. One, to stream, and also just because I need to, because I'm sick. But yeah. Alright. Back into the swing of things. Alright. And 3 smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! Now, do we get to go do our thing, or are we going to do sentry duty? Okay. No, sentry duty is the next chapter, I think. Okay, yeah, we still got some time. Sweet. Now let's hoard up as many jobs as we can. Beach Cave, Drench Bluff. We're doing Drench Bluff. Geodude is lost, Escape Orb. I hate the delivery jobs. Like, I understand why they do it, but unless if you have that specific item in storage, you're just not... It's really hard to pick up an item in the dungeon to bring that specific item to a Pokemon. That in Beach Cave isn't good for level grinding. So we'll take those. I mean, we only got 2 locations, so I might as well take the Beach Cave stuff just in case. Spinda. Hopes and dreams. This is... Can I just say I love the Pokemon Spinda? Oh, ahoy! Are you headed to the beach? Well, would you keep an eye out for something if you could? Recently, there have been bottles washing up on the beach. It looks as though there's something inside those bottles. If that sounds interesting, you might want to look for bottles on the beach. Bottles washing up on the beach. Bottles with something inside them. Sounds interesting. Sounds like they're only washing up now and then. Whenever we head to the beach, we can look for a bottle. But, I like Spinda a lot as a Pokemon. I think it's really fun. Bottle in here. Looks like there's something inside. Yes, take it out. Drench Bluff. Oh gosh, it's a delivery job. Okay, well, we happen to have one, so... Could be worse. But I've used, like... my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Emerald. I had it... I still have my copy on the Game Boy. In the original Emerald, like, color plastic and everything. And I've used Spinda on a playthrough team. I really like Spinda. I always nickname it Drunken Sailor when I get a chance. I don't know why. It just reminds me... I always just like to see him stagger around and just go, what do you do with a Drunken Sailor? When he punches your lights out. It's a really fun Pokemon. I love its design. I like how crazy and zany it is. But it's good. I don't know. I like a lot of the weaker, more common Pokemon. And I just find Spinda adorable. The sea is so vast. Okay, thank you, Philosopher. What even is in... Job list. Yeah, we're doing Drenched Bluff. So deliver a Reviver Seed. Find a yellow gummy. That's not too bad. Find a cherry berry. Rescue Nidorino. Okay, so 3rd floor, 4th, 5th, 6th. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's not too bad of a floor sign. Yes, thank you, Kekleon. Wow. Okay. That really hurts because I really do need the gummies. Sorry. I just have every time with the song, I want to make everything go to the beat with it. I don't know why. It's compulsive. Okay. Sell that. No. Do you have anything? Thank you, Kekleon. Do you have a Drought Orb? Wow, okay, Fire Blast this early. That hurts to see. Definitely taking a Drought Orb. I don't like either of those. Yeah, we'll take a Drought Orb. That's gonna be it. Okay, Duskull. Take 300. Yep, we're gonna buy some stuff here. Black, silver, yellow. None of these are good for me, or Vulpix, really. We'll be edgy and go with the black one. Okay. Yes, thank you, Duskull. Job list. So, find the cherry berry on the floor. Save Nidorino. Find the yellow gummy on the 6th floor. Deliver Reviver Seed to Spinnerack. Okay. We're getting a power band out of that? Ooh. That's a pretty good deal. Because that sells for a decent amount. Okay. We're going to be using up and losing a lot of items here. And money. I need money. Little money. Actually, wait, before I forget. Do I have any more gummies even in my inventory? Yeah, I've got one here. Okay, Vulpix, you get that one. Okay. Now, part of gummies is they're really nice for raising stats, sure, but the main thing is you want to get your IQ up. Because when you have IQ up, you get extra passive abilities that are just really helpful. Vulpix has a passive IQ ability that is very easy to raise up to, where Vulpix will just tell you, yeah, there's X amount of items on this floor. It won't tell, I don't think Vulpix will tell you, like, the direct location on the map of where every item is, but Vulpix just straight up goes, takes a few sniffs and goes, yeah, Around here, you just have a bunch of stuff. Okay, grass seed. Or grass gummy, sorry. Okay, money. Okay. Items. Just have myself eat the grass one. Completed. Now, this is something I don't like about this game's design is when you complete a mission, you have the option to leave the dungeon immediately. I wouldn't mind, except if you do this, you go through to the next day. If you leave one dungeon, you can't go into another dungeon to complete multiple jobs. So if you leave a dungeon early, you just end your day. And I really dislike that. So you completed a mission. I have 4 of them selected for this. Do I want to leave completing 1 out of 4? No. Yes, I want to continue exploring. I understand that quit while you're ahead if you're struggling in a dungeon to get through it. That, yeah, complete a few, leave. But I don't know. I've never been in a situation where I've ever decided, yeah, I just don't want to finish all my jobs. I just always get hit with really bad RNG if I ever just am not able to complete a dungeon. But I guess that's more of like my thing. I can't speak for everyone. I just kind of know what I've done. But I feel like it would have been interesting if you could save your progress on Zero Isle. Which we will get to that later. Much later. Okay, Jingling's gone. Lileep's down. Okay, get over here. Yes. Your badge shines on Nidorino, and Nidorino is transported away magically. I do like this game design, where they just straight up say, yeah, congratulations, you saved them. Now they're gonna disappear, so they don't have to be a burden, and you can continue exploring. Thank you, I'll see you at the guild with your award when you return. Nidorino escapes from the dungeon. No, I don't want to end my day. Okay. Okay, 5th floor. Who is here again? Was this one deliver the reviver seed? Jerk! Well, that's embarrassing. Thank you, Vulpix. Which one do you get? Quick attack is good. Yeah, we don't... That was scary. I don't use a lot of debuff moves in this game. They do work really well. I normally just buff myself, my ally, with certain things, and then I just use XI seeds to cheese some of the more difficult boss fights. I've never really... I don't know. I guess it's kind of like how you play Pokemon games as a kid, where you never use a stat boosting move, but then as an adult you learn, oh no, these are actually really nice. I kind of like them. So you got a Reviver Seed, and then you teleport out of the dungeon? Were you just on a... Okay. Warp Seeds, you can use them if you're getting chased by something difficult in a dungeon. I don't use them that much. when Spinda's shop opens up, I'm just going to be throwing them in the recycling bin. Oh, I'm out of PowerPoints. That's really all I do with warp seeds. I don't even use them on bosses. I've never found a use for them. Okay. Packaberry, Geopebble. Picked up 47. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Yeah. Oh, what can I learn now? Oh, Forest Palm. That is very helpful. That is... Exposed status condition. I've never dealt with an exposed status condition. I don't really need ghost types, though. I have Bite. So I should be okay. Because for coverage sake, I'm never getting rid of Bite. There's too many Psychic and Ghost types in this game that I'm always going to want to have Bite on hand. Crunch would be better, but hey. Okay. Forest Palm is... There's a job coming up where you get an item that will, as a reward, and that item just boosts your most used item. Well, sorry, attack. And so, I need to spam the ever-loving crap out of Forest Palm, just so that way I can buff it. No. We are going to continue dungeon crawling because I need money. And we're almost to the end of this dungeon anyway. Okay, never mind. I just wasted 10 seconds. I will say though, again, the sprite work on this is beautiful. The fact this came out on the DS in 2009, these backgrounds are phenomenal. I'm really glad that this is what we got. But also I'm kind of biased because I remember I worked odd jobs and saved up my allowance to buy this game when I was a kid. It came out in 2009. I was 9 years old. I went with my mother to the store. I had money saved up, and then we just happened across this game on the shelf in a Target. It was like $32 new. And I remember that. I thought it was really cool. So I bought it, and I've kept my copy, and now this game sells for like $160 if you have like the original like game, not just the game cartridge, but also the box, which I used to have the box, I lost it, and the game manual, I no longer have that either. And I'm really sad because I wanted to keep both of them, but my mother was like, you have the game, you've got your little like sorting like bag to sort your games together. You don't need the boxes as well. Now, you see how my stats are all red? That shows that you have some sort of item buffing those stats. And so the sky blue bow, when given to the player character, or the insert color aura bow, that's specific to your character and your personality that you got from the personality quiz. That is basically, this just gives you an omni boost for all of your stats. Not an insane amount. If you wanted to only boost power, then you'd rather just go with a power band because it does a lot more. But boosting all of your stats by a couple is essentially just 1 or 2 levels higher than you're supposed to be. So it helps. It helps a lot, especially on Pokemon that aren't very defensive. So, I like carrying it around. Thank you for getting me my cherry berry. To show you my thanks, I want you to have my reviver seat. Okay, I deliver one and now I get a new one. Never gonna say no to one of those. And a power band. Okay. All because I found a very common berry that cures paralysis. Oh my goodness. Thank you for rescuing me. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Graveler Rock. That's getting sold. Thank you. That's getting sold. Thank you for delivering the Reviver's Seed. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Power Band. So that's like 500 profit? Because I'm selling both those Power Bands. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Special Band. Ooh, do I want to... No. I'm going to keep the Defense Scarf on Vulpix, but... Ah, that Special Band. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Max Elixir. Very helpful item. Thank you for getting me the Yellow Gummy. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Clear Gummy. Clear Gummy is really nice. Good for IQ. To show my thanks, I want you to have my Gold Gummy. Ooh, that's really good, actually. And an Orange Gummy? Wow, okay. Vulpix, you're eating good. We're gonna get some stat boosts with that. I might just leave them in stores so when spin to open shop, I can just spam all of those. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Quail. Okay, good night. There it is. This is my favorite mini game. The next morning, up and at 'em. Up and at 'em, it's morning. Three smiles go for miles. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! Alright. Hey, you too. Okay, I need to bring over my mouse for this one because we're gonna have to be on the quick draw for this. We need your help with something today. Diglett, I brought them. Thank you, Loudred. You two are doing sentry duty today. Sorry, I'm usually the one to do sentry duty, but today my dad gave me his duty of updating the boards. That's why I can't man my post. So, fun story about this. This has always been one of my favorite minigames in the Pokemon series in general, because this rewarded the autist in me when I was a kid. So, when I was younger, I liked to practice drawing a lot. What I would do is, I specifically, as I played the Pokemon games, I would fill out the Pokedex because you could get clear like images front and back of the Pokemon if you like actually caught them in the Pokedex. And then you got the cool, interesting lore tidbits as well with it. But part of what's in the Pokedex is they have the footprints. This minigame is all about have you memorized and do you know Pokemon footprints? So for me, growing up as a kid, spending so much time literally flipping through and reading the Pokedex as I filled it out, this only rewarded me so much more, and I felt so cool being able to do it. So, I know a lot of people give this minigame a lot of flack because they don't like it, because it's information that really isn't conveyed. It's optional information to memorize in most Pokemon games. But this, to me, was just super cool as a minigame and a reward for spending the time to learn how to do the game. Anyways, it would be great if someone could take over my sentry duty for today. That's why you're here. Please do a good job for me. Bye! And that's that! Huh? I didn't follow that at all! How did we get involved in this? Shut your yap. No more belly aching, go do your duty. Oh, my head hurts. What are we expected to do anyway? Climb down this hole and stand guard. You're on sentry duty. Sentry duty? You heard right. Sentry duty. We can't have suspicious characters coming into the guild. So we station a sentry below the guild entrance to evaluate Pokemon visitors. When you first came, you had your footprint evaluated, right? My footprint? What do you... Pokemon detected, Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? Footprint is Vulpix. Footprint is Vulpix. Oh, now I remember. There's that weird hole in front of the gate. I stood on the grating, then someone shouted up at me. It was startling. So we should climb down this hole. And then what? The tunnel down here leads to the sentry post. Diglett burrows through it and pops out underneath the sentry post. From the sentry post, Diglett inspects the footprints of visitors, identifies them, then informs me. Then I decide if the Pokemon is suspicious or not, and open the gate if he passes muster. Can I just say... So we serve as the guild's gatekeepers. That's the gist of it. Can I just say, with how much I know, because I played this game multiple times, Loudred is not somebody I would ever trust to determine if a Pokemon is safe to be around or not based on footprints. Maybe that's just me, but that's just racial profiling based on feet. And you know some feet dudes are going to be way too into that idea. Look, all you two have to do is inspect the footprints of the visitors, then tell me what Pokemon they are. Alright? Understood? Yes, but I'm getting a drink of water before we do this. Oh. Oh. Okay, I inhaled my water. Never mind. Drinking water is almost as deadly as not drinking it. Never mind. That was a bad choice. Okay. Understood. Good, then let's get to work. Alright. How's my mouse sensitivity? It's pitch black in here, Quail. We'll have to feel our way. Well, we should be getting close to the sentry post. Oh, there it is. I see the light, Quail. And we're supposed to go toward it for once. How's it going? Have you taken position at the sentry post? Yep, we're here. Good. Pokemon visitors will step onto the grill above the sentry post. Identify them by footprint, then inform me. Got that? Yep, we got it. Good, let's get started. There's no way the high score is only 5,000. Are you kidding me? That's all it is? Oh no. Okay, well. Look at the footprint on the top, then identify the Pokemon. You only get 2 wrong, okay? Let's see if I get humbled by this. I won't say Lombre. Okay. Here's a Pokemon. Check the footprint. Tell me what it is. Delcatty, Heracross, Venusaur, Lombre. No? Would it be Delcatty? I thought Delcatty would have had a paw. Shows you I haven't paid attention to that cat in a while. Footprint is that. W Marshtomp, Mudkip, Eevee. That's a Togepi. Where did Venusaur tree go? Venusaur? Pokemon, tell me whose footprint it is. Vampy, Swampert, Hoot, Camerupt. That's a Hoot. Man, that is not a good streak for me. Oh, still got one more. Persian, Raichu, Primpup, Spinda. That's a Raichu. $10,515. Oh, that's not... That's an okay score for me. Completely perfect. Okay. That minigame's done. And you get some good rewards for this, too. I'm still salty that I messed it up once. Like, that Delcatty threw me... That Delcatty one threw me for a loop. I'm still salty about that. I'm not gonna lie. Generously, I might add. Yeah, you deserve an especially large reward. As a reward for a job perfectly done. Not quite. Almost, but not quite perfect. We received 500, which is nice. Joy Seed is really good. Just an instant level up. Ginseng powers up the topmost move used by the Pokemon. Team also received a Life Seed. I believe that increases your health permanently by a small amount. So many rewards, can you believe it? Keep up the good work. Yeah! And the cute dinner animation again. And now I can hide my mouse, because we don't need it. There we go, okay. Haven't used my controller in a while, it disconnected. Oops. Next morning. Up and at 'em, it's morning. Morning, Quail. I think I'm gonna do one more day of jobs and then I might just call it there for the night. Because today... Job Bulletin, Outlaw Notice Board. Yeah, please give me an outlaw to fight. I like the outlaws. I want a monster house. I want to level up. Weak crooks with only the highest bounties. So which outlaw should we track down today? There are bad Pokemon out and about in the world. That's why we make a business of catching them. Outlaw Notice Board. Mount Bristle. Doduo stole the Blast Seed and I can't catch him. Ah, it's a chase mission. That's... Okay, if we prepare, we can definitely take him down. So, Bristle. Drench Bluff, Drench Bluff. I got lost while exploring. I feel faint. So, rescue Lilleep. Rescue Shellos. Deliver an escape orb. We get Focus Punch? I need to go see if I can buy an escape orb. That's... okay. I can sell Focus Punch. Rescue my rival. Am I full on? Not quite. Okay, so we're definitely going to Mount Bristle. I'm just nervous because the fleeing outlaws are the ones I don't like the most. Because essentially you spawn on the floor with them. As soon as you spawn on the floor, they immediately run for the stairs. And if they get to the stairs before you do, you lose them. It's really annoying. Like, again, it's a good mechanic. It makes you pay attention and work towards fighting and tracking down and beating your outlaws. But you got to do an absurd amount of damage for outlaws because they have more increased health. Oh, there's nothing to be frightened of. Bidoof, let's be brave and go on our exploration. Bidoof, what's wrong? Going on an exploration with some flora, but oof. I tell you, I'm feeling less than mighty confident. But Sunflora is the most reliable of the guild. Well, Chimecho is actually probably the most reliable, but he doesn't explore. Which is a crying shame, because Chimecho would be really cool to explore with. Okay. What do you... Oh my gosh. Gosh dang, I got the money for this, but I gotta prioritize other stuff first. Please tell me you have an escape orb. Ah, they're all sunny orbs. Oh, that's pain. Okay. Okay, and I don't think we were given anything. Boost maximum HP, powers up topmost move, raises level by 1. Oh boy, okay. We're just gonna be on a selling spree, I guess. Cause, man, the one time I want to buy an escape orb or have one, I don't have one. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'm gonna need that for Doduo. need to keep the Drought Orb on me. Ring Pekka Berry, Cherry Berry. 2 Stun Seeds are going to be good. Sleep Seeds going to be really nice on him. So that you can put Berry. Yeah, definitely selling that. Okay, that's not terrible. We're just gonna buy the Royal Gummy. Okay. Then let's take out some stuff because we gotta do some house cleaning. We're selling this, this, and this. Might as well sell that. Keep these. Okay. No, we're keeping that. Special Band, Power Band, Graveler Rock, Power Band. Okay, so we got those. Grab the gummies. I'm gonna leave the Reviver Seed in here just because we have one in storage, and I'm going to need a lot more for some of the side special stories, especially Team Charm. I've never been good at the Team Charm story, but having 3 people you have to keep alive, I want to have extra Reviver Seeds for the future. I don't know if I want the Joy Seed to use the Joy Seed right now. Not the Ginseng. I will take the Life Seed, though. Can I grab another gummy? Is that possible? Yeah, we're just gonna get one of these. Nope. Yes, yes, you're gonna be happy that if I die and the money never leaves here, I'm aware, Duskull. Job list. So I need to keep an eye out before the 8th floor so I can get an escape orb somewhere. Whatever happens, I need to get an escape orb or else I can't get Focus Punch. Man. I don't think I've even picked up an escape orb this entire run so far. So I'm kind of nervous. Alright, well. Thankfully, I've got a fighting type move now, so I don't worry about you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Please, an escape orb. Are you... Dang it! You're good, I'm gonna take you. But you are not what I was hoping for. And let's just eat up real fast. Clear Gummy, give one to Vulpix. Gold Gummy, I'll give one to myself. Give the Royal Gummy to me. I think that's for dragons. Okay, attack up went up 1, that's nice. Because all the gummies have an actual specific type that they correspond to. Oh, HP by 3, that's nice. But they're not always color-coded easily. Like, I think the Royal Gummies are specifically, like, that's a dragon type. But then you have other junk that goes on. So, we'll see. Oh, please be an escape orb. I need one. Dang it! The one time I want an escape orb. We're not delivering. Come on, game. Ow. Okay. Oh, I missed. Hey, you remember how I said you can miss moves? Yeah, I just did that. Okay. Okay, that's really annoying. Okay, no escape orb on this floor either. I am getting desperate because I need one of those for that job. Oh me, oh my. Okay. Well, money's always nice. Thank you, Vulpix. You really hated that Spinnerack, because you made him suffer. Hurl Orb. I mean, good orbs to sell. I don't know if I'm excited that I'm not getting the one I need for the job. But I guess if my only consolation is going to be money, then I'm not going to complain too much about money. Can you not? Oranberry. What do I even have on my... Totter. How's Pokemon? Yeah, I can go without the Oranberry for now. Oh boy. Well, money's nice. Oh, is that an orb? Please, please, please. Good orb. Not what we need, but it's a really good orb. Really, that was... Wow, okay. Well, even if it's not very effective, I'll... Quad resisted and Force Palm still does 21 damage. I'll take that. Okay. So either two outcomes are going to happen here. I'm never going to find the escape orb, so I'm not going to be able to complete that last mission, which is going to suck. Or I find it on the floor that I need it on. It's going to be one of those two options, I feel like. Oh no. Bite's going to be my best bet on you. My defense is high enough, I don't have to worry. Oh, and I need blue gummies. So later on, there is a post game where you need to have a couple of blue gummies to get through it. It's a very tedious because gummies don't spawn at a set pattern or pace. You kind of just get them as you can. And it's just really annoying to have to hunt for those if you don't already have a few prepared. Big apple. So I'm just going to eat this one for myself because I desperately need to get my IQ up. You know, special attack is not what I wanted to raise on me, but maybe if I get a decent move that goes off of special, then I might... Please, escape, escape, escape. Dang it! This is going to be my descent into madness. I'm going to be trying to get this friggin' escape orb for the job, and I'm just not going to find it. Swap the Pekka Berry for the Blast Seed. Man, nothing. I want to get the orb just because it sells for a decent amount. I think I'll swap for the Heal Seed. Destination floor. Okay, Chalice. Okay, you escape just fine. You're free. No. Yes, we're gonna continue exploring. Because we need money. Oh, I'm out of force palms. That is unfortunate. Very annoying. Thank you. Oranberry. We're just gonna swap those just in case. Okay, then. If that's not the objective one, I don't remember what it is. What even was the... Oh no, because I already got Chalice. Okay. Oranberry. Please. Please, escape orb. Really don't like that. And nothing. What's your least favorite game company that makes games you like? Oh, man. Ah, crap. Oh no, that is 2 turns from the exit. Hold on. Items. Please eat this. Okay. Okay. No. We position ourselves right here, block the exit. Oh, thank goodness he actually ate that stun seed. If he didn't, he would have escaped and there was nothing I could have done. Oh. Okay. Nowhere for you to go. I just have to keep the exit blocked off. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, you can see what I mean by the running enemies are just awful to deal with. See? Because they don't always eat the seeds. And now I can't follow him because if I get caught behind him... Okay, that should be a dead end based on the map. Oh no, does it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, leave him right there, Machop. Let me box him in. Oh. Gosh dang it, that is annoying. No, 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 no. You don't get to pick it up now that the outlaw's gone. Give that back. Okay. For least favorite game company that makes games I like, it feels like it's low-hanging fruit to say, like, Nintendo, just because Nintendo on some of its... in some of its projects, they definitely are very underwhelming with things. Like, I like the Pokemon series, but we don't get a lot of good quality, like, side Pokemon games. And so I'm not always the biggest fan of what we get. Like, as much as I love racing games, when they made a Pokemon racing game, Pokemon Dash, it was awful. And so it would definitely be over there that I would definitely say Pokemon would be one of them. However, the problem is with saying it's the Pokemon company for video games, because Game Freak makes decent games if you see them do anything outside of Pokemon. But outside of that... I'm sorry, what did that say? Escape orb right there. Okay, we got it. Oh. Oh. We do have a Reviver Seed. Maybe? Okay, we're getting lucky. But I would definitely say... because Pokemon is also... the Pokemon games are divided between Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, and then like Creatures Inc. I think is the third one. Like it's not just a one company thing, so I don't like throwing the blame on one of them because we're not sure who's really pulling the calls except Nintendo's okaying certain unfinished games being published. So I really don't like those practices. Outside of that, I don't really know. Because I'm trying to think. Intelligent Systems, I'm not the biggest fan of how they've handled Fire Emblem. Granted, I have not been the biggest fan of the Fire Emblem series. Like, I like a lot of the games, but I don't like the art style that Intelligent Systems has gone with the 3D games. Because I don't like Fire Emblem as 3D. I prefer them more as the pixel art sprite games. So that's definitely a hot take of mine, is that's something I don't value or like as much. But at the same time, it really just depends. I'm just gonna eat one of these so I can open up my inventory a bit. Because I know Bandai Namco is okay, but they're also questionable on some of the quality with their games. They've definitely done some dumb stuff that I've disapproved of. Okay, found the item. Can give it to Starly. No, we're gonna level grind some more. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really trying to think who would be the worst offender. Because I know some game companies have fallen out of grace for me. Intelligent Systems, I think, is trying a little too hard to change their formula. And I just don't find it appealing for what they've been working on. I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying that I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the direction they've taken things. But I don't know. Oh, there's also a... Oh, what are they called? Who's the game company that developed the Mario and Luigi series? I'm trying to remember the name. Isn't it Alpha Dream? The one that made the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and everything? Alpha Dream, they fell out of grace for me as well. Just because I don't like the look of the remakes for the Mario and Luigi games that came out on the 3DS. Because the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games, they had a much more cleaner look. But the remake just, they threw in a lot of colors that you kind of see in a lot of paintings, where the color palette felt a little too busy and muddy for me, because they decided we need to highlight things. Instead of doing like realistic coloring and shading and highlights, they wanted to do more of like an oil painting approach where you mix extra colors in there to really make things pop. But everything's so clumped together that it just feels dirty whenever I look at the screen for the remakes for the Mario and Luigi Brothers games. Like, I just can't get behind those. I know some people are fine with them, some people like them. I just don't like the art style behind it. It's not bad, but it's definitely not to my personal taste. And so it's also that, and they just really... Not all of the Superstar Saga games were that good. Some of them I really liked, but they made sure, for some reason, to make minigame hells out of each one, and they progressively became more and more of a minigame hell for progression as time went on. Because I don't mind some minigames here and there, but the whole reason I've never wanted to play Final Fantasy VII is because I know that that game is nothing but a minigame hell rather than an actual RPG. Yes, it's an RPG, and this is a hot take of mine, but I just don't like having to do minigames to progress the story. I understand why some people like to do that. Adding optional minigames into a normal video game adds to its longevity, makes it more fun. You can play through it more and more often. I just don't like minigames for the sake of progression, and that's kind of like the main pitfall I've always had with Final Fantasy VII. The story's interesting if you go into it blind and not knowing anything, but gosh dang, I do not want to have to do 7 minigames just to get to the next part of the game. Thank you for the Graveler Rock. That will be sold. Oh yeah, you lost a Blassie, that's right. Orange gummy, okay, we can do with that. Oh heck yeah, we got a rank up this early on. Okay. And we got a citrus berry for the rank up. I'm probably never using that. For delivering this skateboard. Yes, we got Focus Punch, we can sell it. Ain't no way I'm using Focus Punch. Peach's Scarf, that's really good actually. And a Max Elixir, okay. Okay, we raked in some good rewards on that one. That's really good. Yeah, I don't know. Because with the Mario and Luigi series, I like them. I think they're fun when they do their bros attacks, how they are technically small minigames. Ooh, Chapter 5's fun. But I really just don't like having to deal with you need minigames to progress through everything. I can understand like, oh, here's one minigame or one section where you got to do something to shake up the gameplay, make things different. But there's a limit to how many I can forgive. And again, that's why I never wanted to play Final Fantasy VII. And also with the remake, I understand what they're doing. If you're somebody who liked Final Fantasy VII, I assume the extra long runtime, the extra long details. Oh yeah, Tree Shroud Forest. Time has apparently stopped. I gotta stop yapping so I can actually narrate the story. Oops. Huh? Eek, what'd you say? You're saying time stopped? Hey, hey, hey? Yes, that's correct. Time has come to a standstill in Tree Shroud Forest. The wind has stopped. The clouds are motionless. Dewdrops on leaves won't fall. They just hang there, suspended. In Tree Shroud Forest, time itself has truly stopped. Time has stopped? But how could something this awful happen? It's unthinkable. Yes, the unthinkable has happened. Why has time stopped in Tree Shroud Forest? Well, it's because Tree Shroud Forest Time Gear was stolen. Huh? The time gear was stolen? That's what made time stop. Hey, hey, hey. I'd heard it was possible, but now it's really happened. I don't get it, though. Why would anyone take a time gear? Quiet, everyone. Officer Magnazone has already started an investigation. It's hard to believe that anyone would dare steal a time gear. But if one time gear can be stolen, the others may also be in danger. The officer asked to be notified immediately if we notice any suspicious characters. So keep that in mind. Let us know if you notice anything. That is all. All right, everyone. Here's to another busy day of work. Hooray! You there? Do come here. Oh, yeah, we are thrown into everything. But yeah, no, just to end my thoughts real fast on the previous rant before this keeps continuing. I just... If you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, the fact that they're lengthening out the original game into 3 separate games is probably you're eating good. I just wasn't interested in the original game. And then when I found out that they're selling part of a game in 3 sections, $60 a piece for a game that at the time would have been like $25. I'm just not interested in playing that, you know? It's not that I hate Final Fantasy VII or have no interest in it. I have a vested interest, but I'm not going to pay for a full game 3 times over to get one story that's condensed into one. Especially if I really wanted to, I could just emulate the original and just play it there. And so that's just kind of my whole thing is, I don't mind mini games in games, but for progression, I don't want to do it. And if you're going to take a new game and remake it, you're not going to sell it to me if you fracture it into 3 pieces and sell it to me for a full game price 3 separate times to get the full experience. I can't do that. There's certain things I just won't accept or deal with just because I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money for games. I want to play the games that I actually enjoy, and I'm just not interested to spend that much cash for a game I may not like and only get part of the story for, you know? I guess that's just kind of my whole thing. Anyways, back to this before I rant for too long. You've become quite good at your work. I'm impressed with your capture of Drowsy. That was very admirable. So, you all will finally be assigned a mission worthy of a proper exploration team. Really? Yay! Let me see your wonder map. Quail opened the wonder map. Treasure Town is here. And over here is where we would like you to investigate. See, there is a waterfall flowing here. By all appearances, it's just an ordinary waterfall. But we've received intelligence that the waterfall may conceal a secret. And that's where you come in. We want you to investigate the waterfall and determine what's there. That's all. Do you understand what this mission entails? Yes. Good. All right. I'll leave you all to thoroughly investigate the waterfall. Huh? What's wrong? You're shivering. Are you all right? Yep, I'm okay. It's just the anticipations that's making me nervous. This will be our first real job as an exploration team. I'm getting a bit emotional. Oh, I'm bubbling over with excitement. Let's do our best, Quail. Woo! Strike a pose. Okay, running over. We got some stuff to sell. Oh, thank goodness Chimeco's in. Okay. Now comes the hard part, because I do like having an extra member of the exploration team with us. But man, we're going to have to do some level grinding. And we're going to have to get lucky on who we actually can recruit, because this is going to be hard. Yes, for assembling your team, have you ever considered adding members of Vulpix? Other members? Well, sure. It'd be cool to add other members. If there were more than just the 2 of us, it sure would help when we explore dungeons. Well then, you need to start recruiting new members. How do we start? I'll just ring the friendship bell for you. Team Degeneracy. Here it goes. Hee-yah! Chimeco rang the friendship bell. Now Team Degeneracy has the power to recruit new members. Really? Yes, from now on, while battling Pokemon in dungeons, you may earn respect from some of them. and those Pokemon will then ask to join Team Degeneracy. Once you have recruited a Pokemon, you can bring it along with you on dungeon explorations. To bring a Pokemon along, visit my assembly, then choose which members should join your team for the exploration. Always see me when you want to assemble a team that includes recruits. Wow, thank you, Chimecho. Okay. Oh, and they just straight up won't let you level grind beforehand, huh? Oh, that... Oh, no, they do. Okay, they just didn't have any. Okay, what's my job list, actually? Beach Cave, Beach Cave, Beach Cave, Mount Bristle. Oh, I didn't get Lileep. Oops. I left Lileep to die at Mount Bristle. Okay, we're gonna go fix that. Take job, take job, take job, take job. Okay, I need to do an overview to make sure I actually get these down correctly. Rescue Need Arena, 9th floor. Shelter wants a Blast Seed, the 8th floor. Slumber Orb wanted as a charm. Warp Seed Supply, gosh dang it. Then Rescue Lileep. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so starting with floor 5 and up, we just have something to do on every floor. That's not too bad. Yes, Spind is open. Huh? What's going on? There are stairs here. It seems there's something written on the sign. Huh? What? Spinda's Cafe, a shop of hopes and dreams, opening soon. Win big, it says. Well, it seems like there'll be a new shop here soon, huh? But hopes and dreams? I wonder what kind of shop it is. Let's come back after it opens and find out. Ah, so it's not open, we just get to see a preview. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be spending a lot of time in Spinda's shop once that opens up. Kecleon shop, we're going to be selling as much as we can. Stick. Keeping the Blast Seed so I can deliver it. Ross, Pekka, we can just sell those. Blowback. Hurl, Blowback. Roll Call, Totter. We'll keep the Totter in case of a monster house, why not? Geopebble, 35. That's not bad, actually. Yep. Sky Gummy, Yellow Gummy, Sleep Seed, Max Elixir. Not a lot here. Because neither of these gummies are really good for either of my party members right now. Gosh dang it. Man, Flamethrower this early? There's no way you can work up the money to get that, but man, this would have been nice. Especially because Flamethrower is not naturally learned by a lot of the actual Pokemon. Okay, what did I need for items? Rescue Lileep. Rescue Need Arena. Blast Seed, I already have one. Slumber Orb, I don't have one of those. Deliver a Warp Seed. Okay, I don't... Man. I just gotta hope I find those on the floor. Yeah, Focus Punch. How does this work in here? Move gives the user Focus Punch status, which causes the user to charge powerful one turn, then try a powerful attack. You can't link this move. Wait, so it doesn't have the penalty of if I get hit, it doesn't land? I don't know. I'm still selling this. Selling that. Actually, we're going to leave the orange gummy in so I can just use that when Spinda opens up. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you, Kangaskhan. Okay. Punch. Okay, we're just gonna store that blue gummy in here before I forget. Okay. Now we're just gonna throw a bunch of cash in here. It'd be nice if I could save up a little bit more cash so I can get everything in there, but it's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna do the waterfall cave today, just because I want to get this job list done. Because technically, I'm able to do some level grinding just while I can. And I also kind of feel guilty that I didn't get Lileep. So we're gonna redeem ourselves first. Let's go, Mount Bristle. Because any open objective like this where you have to select to go, you are allowed to just put off for a little bit to do extra jobs. And so I'm going to happily do that just because I want to ensure... Oh, hey. Sure, we'll take a Geodude. But I just want to be able to get some levels up. I also want to see if we can recruit some decent people. No. I'll take a Starly, because flying types aren't bad in this game. The only time you don't want to be a flying type really is in a certain section where you can't even have your partners with you. So I'm not too worried about that. Nope, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. We gotta level up. Level 7, okay, that's not bad. Okay, we'll bite you. Okay. Well, that's me making a fool of myself. I can't even land us 2 attacks in a row. I cannot hit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yay. Okay, before I forget, I should probably... Yeah, we're gonna take that off. That's fine to keep on. Depending where you're at, that's not bad, actually. I don't like having too many, like, debuffs on the main party. But I don't mind having extra debuffs on the, I don't mind having debuffs on the helpers. I just don't like having them on the main squad. Sorry, OBS was being weird. Okay. Oh, you get rock polish. That's really good. Thank you, Starly. Okay. Okay, so Geodude might actually be a better Pokemon than I expected, because I didn't realize he got Rock Polish. Which is really nice, because, as mentioned earlier, speed boosting attacks give you extra turns. Which is really nice in the case of a Monster House. So I might keep Geodude for a while. I straight up thought we were on an outlaw floor. Bro is stanced up looking like he's about to beat somebody. Okay. Okay, Starly's level 9. Wing attack is great coverage, just because there's a lot of... There are so many grass domains you have to go through in this game. Having a flying type is really nice. There's gonna be some late game stuff where we have to deal with ice types, but I think there's only like, I think 3 mystery dungeons that actually have ice types, and only one of them is required in the game. Okay, there we go. Now we're reconnected. Okay. 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 So we got that. Grab a big apple. We'll save Lily before I forget this time so we can redeem ourselves. No. Yep, you just have to keep going. Okay. Let's go lick some ass. Thank you, Vulpix. I knew there was money to be had. Geodude is level 9? Wow. Yeah, I forgot. Helper Pokemon really don't get good stats when they level up. Thank you, Geodude. I don't know if that's... Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, okay, so you got that going. And we pummeled him like the clown he is. Good job, team. Okay, now... Oh, we're getting hungry. Okay. Seed. Okay, just increase belly size. Stun seed. Money. Man, these guys are leveling up fast. This is really nice. raining on us. Oh, we just have to rescue a shelter. Okay. Okay. We will scour the map hoping to find a warp seed? Maybe? Oh no. 'Cause yeah, there wasn't... Oh no. Okay, we got them. There isn't a warp seed on this floor, is there? Crap. Ah, there's the poison point. Ah, crap, it hit. Holy crap, it's proccing for all of us. Ah. Sunseed, sunseed. Do I have a sleep seed? Cherryberry. Okay, we're going to experiment here. The poison condition still lasts even if you're petrified. Okay. I was hoping to replace it. Okay, well, so we're not doing that job. Geodude, I feel like that's a little excessive, buddy. Oh, this might get more annoying. Okay, so what we're going to do is turn this off. I'm not too worried about debuff, I'd rather you just do damage. Okay. Oh, that's not fair. Now I can't do it. Okay, nobody was poisoned. That is very helpful. Yes, thank you, Geodude. Until we're in a situation where we need it, those moves are not going to be used. Okay, we found a Slumber Orb. 2 more jobs we can do then. Oh, we're full on stuff too. Okay. Well, it is nice to have a full inventory. Oh no. Never mind. Level 10 on Geodude. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Thank you, Vulpix. Swap a blast seed for a blast seed. Nope. Yep, we stay in. Not a bad show. Take him out. Oh, right, Starly. You're slowed. Okay, final floor. I'm pretty sure we're just rescuing a Nidorina on this floor. If memory serves me right, I don't quite remember. Okay, that's annoying. Ah, lovely. I'm poisoned. Get back here. Okay. We got 3 out of 4 missions complete because we could not find a warp seed. That is very annoying. I'm glad that terrified Pokemon can't pick up items, just because I'd rather not have to chase them down every time I want money. Thank you, Vulpix. Okay. Don't need a Rostberry. Thank you, guys. Not the best matchup for flying types. Especially not when I'm poisoned. Alright, good show, Starly. Okay. Okay, congratulations, guys. We made it to the end. Hey. Okay. 200 money. Bad. Slumber orbs, we get another 200. So 400 altogether. Orange gummies, nice. 20 explorer rings. Okay, that's not too bad. Blast seed. Black gummy. Okay, so dark type. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. Oh, right. Nidorina. 200. Silver gummy. Okay, pretty sure that's for steel types. Alright, well, that's good at least. He's gonna be in a new movie? No, I did not. What movie is he gonna be in? Next morning. Up and at him, it's morning. He's playing an angel. What? Huh. Alright. I will be honest, I did not see that coming. I like how we are shirking off work and yet Chat.Dot won't say anything about it. Yeah, no outlaws. Sad. Don't remember the title? No, that's fine. I'll definitely have to look it up just because it's so weird. Drenched Bluff. Bedazzling Grass Gummy. I guess I need a thing for it. I saw on TikTok. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Cherry Berry is so popular right now. Please help. You're my only hope. Alright. Beach Cave, Beach Cave, Beach Cave, Drenched Bluff, Mount Bissell. Okay. This is only 200 for delivering a warp seed. We're just gonna delete that. Oh, I did not mean to delete that one. Crap. Alright, well. I meant to put take job. If I find an escape orb, I can just grab one and go. Okay. Oh, there's my teammates. Okay. We're gonna run down to the beach just in case. Nope, nothing. Okay. I know it happens randomly, but I don't know what the random chance is for getting a random bottle message. I think I'm gonna call it there though for the night. It is a little late. And also, I don't know if my throat can take much more of streaming and talking right now. But yeah, so far we've got Beatus Last Wish unlocked. And yeah, we've only got Drowsy unlocked for there, so. Alright, well, thank you guys for coming out, for spending time talking with me, and letting me just yap for a couple hours. It was fun. I'm hoping I can start doing these streams a little bit more often. Maybe not as long. I'm hoping to do longer when my voice is better. But also, I hope to do these more often when I get off of work, just so that way I can come off work and do this. Just because I like to paint minis on stream. That is kind of my preferred thing. But I want to be able to do this a bit more often because I want to do a full review on this game and a few others. So, I just want to play them on stream, get everything figured out. But again, thank you guys for showing up, just for talking with me and for being here. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys whenever I see you next. Till then, take care.